social media platforms. ESP Network, it's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, 62 degrees and sunny on October 24th. If you would have told folks that back in August when this high school football season started, a lot of folks would have said, you're crazy. Well, that's exactly what it is tonight here at the Sanford Sports Complex on senior night at Legacy High School. Hi, good evening, football fans. Scott Woodmansey alongside Josh Cattell as we've got a crosstown rivalry for you tonight on the north side of Bismarck as the Mandan Braves have made their way over to the Sanford Sports Complex to take on the Legacy Sabres. And you may ask, well, does it get any bigger than a crosstown rivalry? Well, yeah, somewhat, as one of these teams will be the 3. One of them will be the 4. If you're the 4, you're playing Fargo Davies. If you're the 3, who knows, as the EDC is a mess yet, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've said it all year, every broadcast I've been on. There's a lot of parity right now, and we're starting to see some of these teams separate themselves a little bit, and Legacy's had 2 tough weekends, and for them, they got to be thinking, how can we get back on the right track here?
Yeah, as you said, Legacy coming off a couple of tough back-to-back losses against Bismarck High, and then last week dropping a tough one to Century 33-27. On the other side of the field, the Mandan Braves, well, they needed to get 2 wins, and they got them as they defeated Williston. And then in a Minot game, they had to battle back, but they were able to knock off the Magi up in Minot, and that sets up this contest right here as the Sabres and Mandan. Now, if you take a look at the overall history of this, well, guess what? It's in favor of the Mandan Braves. So certainly the Legacy Sabres, they want to start to turn that favoritism around to the Legacy Sabre side.
Absolutely, and for the first time in probably Legacy's history, they've got a very senior-led team that are their best players. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
Some of the best players in the West and the state. Mandan, on the other hand, that was them last year. And now they had to start over, and you've seen them grow as a team as the season's continued. And tonight will be a great test to see where they're at. 8 games, 7 games into the season?
Yeah, lots of WDA leaders playing in this one. We'll get into that as you're listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. This is your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. Local actually matters, not to mention oil change is stay in your car drive-through oil change. That is typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Mandan and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Well, it's senior night here as they continue to introduce the seniors on the field. We'll take a timeout as our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on. We come back, we'll take a look inside the Legacy Sabres, the Mandan Braves, take a look at the statewide poll. Back with more on the PSP Network.
That your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, welcome back to the Sanford Sports Complex. Josh Cattell, Scott Woodmansey with you. Glad to have you aboard on a great evening here in the capital city on the northeast side of town on the campus of Legacy High School. You might ask, is there another football game in town? Oh, yeah, by chance there is, as Bismarck High and Century doing battle over the MD Resource Community Bowl. You can find that one on the PSP Network, as well as you will see all of our action that we've got here tonight for you. Minot High and the Coyotes, that one coming up as well. And then Minot North and Dickinson coming up as well, too. And that doesn't stop our coverage as well. The high school playoffs kick off tomorrow. We'll have a couple of them for you right here on the PSP Network, as we'll have the opening round of the 11A and the 9-man. Well, as you see, TBD, but we're going to have 2 11A games on for you tomorrow. It'll be Velvet Drake Animus and hosting Southern McLean, and then it'll be Killdeer hosting Ray Powers Lake. You can catch all that right here on the PSP Network. Josh, let's take a look. We talked a little bit about the standings, but let's take a look at that statewide poll. There you have it right there. Fargo Davies at 1, where they've been pretty much all year long. Century, a couple big wins, jumps them to 2. Horace at 3, Bismarck High in at 4, Shanley at 5, and then Legacy getting votes. And looking at this overall, that's probably the way this thing probably should have gone for this last week of the regular season. Yeah,
absolutely. And, you look at a team like Century, 2 of those losses came when their starting quarterback was dinged up and out of the game. And
different football team now.
Since he's come back, they have been a completely different football team, and they are operating at a high level. And, all these teams have played really good football down the stretch here.
Yeah, they certainly have, as the Legacy Sabres trying to get back on track, and they'll have a chance to do it here tonight against the Mandan Braves. Well, I guess we've got a new promo there. You see folks on the PSP Network, brought to you by BSN Sports. It's the student section. Bring your noise. Bring the Noise Award. You can tag us on Instagram, Facebook with your cheering section from all over the state of North Dakota, so be sure to do that and like and follow all of the social media platforms on the PSP Network. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change is going to roll on with more. We come back, we're going to dive inside the Sabres and the Braves. You're listening to AAA Football on the PSP Network.
Relax, Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs, and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Oh, there you get a good look at the skyline. Johnny Haugen, Johnny Samuelson are running the camera there as we get set to bring you the Sabres and the Mandan Braves. And as we take a look first on the road team, the Mandan Braves, as they come in here with an overall record of 2 wins and 6 losses on the season. Has been a tough year for them, led by their senior quarterback, Cole Carlson. As we take a look, we talk about Cole Carlson. There you see the WDA passing leaders on the AAA side, number 2 behind, well, his opponent tonight, Brody Weigel. But this is a Mandan Braves team that, you know, they've had some tough losses this year, and they've had some big losses this year. But I guess if you know, you being an old ball coach, if you want to be playing your best football, it's at the end of the year. They've got 2 wins under their belt, and we'll see tonight if they can take that momentum that they've gained and carry it into a tough opponent here tonight in the Legacy Sabres.
Yeah, and not to mention also into the playoffs. You know, they had the 2 games where they had to go win to keep their season going, and they got it done. Early in the year, you know, like we talked a second ago, this is a young team. A lot of new names, a lot of new faces, a lot of people in positions they've never been in before. And as the season's gone on and that pressure, they've been in those situations a couple times. We've seen them with some success. We'll see if they can carry that over into tonight. Yeah, and also we not only talk about, you know, Mr. Cole Carlson, but also among those leaders is Daniel Wentz on the receiving side of things, as he's got 604 yards receiving, 6 touchdowns. That is Cole Carlson's go-to guy. Yeah, absolutely, and he's been impressive. He's an impressive athlete, 6'3", 185, looks the part out there, and you see the name above him. Those guys are going to be going at it all night on offense. Julson will probably be guarding him on defense as well. Excited to see those 2 battle it out tonight here on the football field. Oh, look at that, and I just got a messenger. I do apologize. Cole Carlson's only a junior. So how about that? So there are people listening. There we go. I got my first taste of the, you know, back in the PSP controls back in up in Minot. You know, all of a sudden, boom, somebody's in the computer, and I forgot. Oh, that's the captain back in the control room taking over. So kind of made me nervous there. But again, you got to keep in mind, I've been gone for about 17 weeks, it seems like. So we're getting back into things here as we move forward into the playoffs. And not to mention on the rushing side on the Mandan Braves, Nupa Kirky. What a good season he's had. 671 yards,
10 touchdowns. So he's a guy to watch tonight, too, for the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, and, historically, Mandan wants to run the football. And he's the guy they want to give it to, and he's had an impressive year, and he's a physical back, a leader of this team, and his success, a lot of that comes from his ability to get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. As the Mandan Braves looking to punch, they've already punched their ticket. It's a matter if they're going to be 3 or if they're going to be 4. Take another quick timeout. We come back. We'll dive inside the home team. The Legacy Sabres receiving votes in the most recent state AAA poll. Back with more on the PSP Network after this timeout.
As a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Well, welcome back to the Sanford Sports Complex. John Hogman, Johnny Samuelson running the show for you tonight, getting all the great shots for you. Scott Woodmansey, Josh Cattell with you up in the booth, as it should be an interesting one here tonight. Now we take a look at, Josh, the Legacy Sabres overall record of 5 wins and 3 losses. I mean, this is a team, when you look at it, I mean, they've got some big wins on their schedule. And, they knocked off Fargo Davies. And certainly I'm sure that's one in the crowd, the Fargo Davies Eagles, who they have clinched the number 1 seed out in the EDC. But, boy, this is a team that you mentioned. You talk about, this is a team just loaded with talent. I mean, they've got guys that all over the field, starting with the quarterback, Brody Weigel, and they've got kind of the same trio. They've got the quarterback, they've got the running back, and they've got a very talented wideout in Jack Juleston, Jama, the tailback as well.
Yeah, I had these guys a couple weeks ago during that Bismarck High game, and I've never seen a high school team operate the 2-minute drill that well. They did it 4 times in that game. And they had shots to win the game. So I think it starts with Weigel, Brady Weigel at the quarterback, Brody Weiger at the quarterback position. He is a talented quarterback. He operates the offense at a high level. He can beat you with his arm. He can beat you with his feet. And that doesn't even talk about Yusuf Jama, the guy you got to tackle all game as well. So, it all starts with Brody Weigel.
There you see Brody Weigel, 13 touchdowns on the season, 1,206 yards through the air. And one of the guys, in the receiving end, he's your leader in the WDA, Jack Juleston, 683 yards, 10 touchdowns. Took one back 100 yards last week on a kick return. So, hey, this guy does it all. Plays a little bit of defense, plays it well. This is a talented football player.
Well, I think that's probably his most underrated thing is his defense. I mean, on the defense side of the ball, you're talking, 6'3", 6'2", out there, athletic, tough, strong. Plays corner. You don't see that big of corners very often, but he'll come and hit you. He'll get the kickoff returns. He's a threat there if you kick him the ball. And then you got to go defend him as a wide receiver. Not to mention 6'4" Lon Bennett on the other side. So, they're a very talented team. We haven't even talked about the next guy.
Yeah, and there you have right there, Yusuf Jama, 1,082 yards, 12 touchdowns. Josh, he hasn't had a touchdown in the last 2 games. I'm guessing tonight he might get one.
Yeah, and, if you're Mandan, you got to do a good job of tackling as a team because at any time he touches the ball, he can go the distance. So you got to get 11 hats to the ball with this guy because he is definitely going to make 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe 4 miss. So you got to tackle him as a team.
Yeah, so lots of talent here tonight. It should be a fun one here from the Sanford Sports Complex as you're listening to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years of the Lundins, led by Jared, taking care of people. Local actually matters, not to mention this oil change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change that's typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Always what a great sponsor Jared's been, and hopefully he continues to be as the Lundin family done a lot of things up in the Magic City as both teams have made their way out on the field. What a great shot there that the boys got of the Sabres coming out of their let's just call it a tunnel or fence with the flag and in their black and Vegas gold uniforms. and Mandan across the field in their white and black uniforms, as it should be a lot of fun here tonight on the PSP Network. A reminder, you can tune in. More action for you as well tonight, as right now Century and Mandan getting ready to kick it off in about 8 minutes on the on the western side of town, and then Minot and Williston, and then tonight Minot North and Dickinson. Boy, Minot North, what a roll they've been on right now. The Dickinson Midgets have a couple tough losses, so I don't think they can get into the playoffs, but Minot North certainly is going to be that number 1 seed in the 2A, and what a football team they've got.
Yeah, they're impressive. They've got a ton of seniors. They're very, very physical on the O-line. Talented quarterback, and I mean, they got 3 or 4 running backs. They just rotate those guys every play. It's hard to hold up against the physicality of that Minot North team.
Yeah, some big games also. Devils Lake over in Watford City, the Saints over in Jamestown on the 2A side. We covered the 3A side for you tonight. So tonight we'll know. And the EDC, well, I was looking at that early before coming over here, and what a mess that is after the 2, 3, and 4 slots. That is all. Depends, big game. Shanley, I think we'll get into that. Shanley's got a big one tonight as they take on Horace. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our national anthem for you, as we do each and every time. Big thanks to all those men and women service to our country. As the Legacy Band will perform our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. As I didn't see the coin flip, as we're going to get. Okay, well, Mandan is going to go on offense first. As I was watching the officials. I didn't see the count. I didn't see who won that toss, but we're going to give you the Mandan starting offensive unit. They'll go like this. Up front at center will be Dante Burdine, 6'4", 240 and a junior. Leighton Gigi will be the right guard, 6', 220 and a senior. Marshall Horst, the left guard, 6', 230 and a junior. The left tackle will be Nathan Volk, 6'4", 300 and a senior. And Jacob Bauman, the right tackle, 6'4", 230 and a junior. At the tight end will be Braden Bosch. He's 6'1", 215 and a senior. The split end will be Ivan Hopfoff. He's 5'8", 160 and a junior. And the flanker will be Daniel Wentz, 6'3", 185 and a junior. At one running back spot will be Cooper Anderson, 6', 185 and a senior. And Nupa Kirky, 6', 184 and a senior. And at the quarterback will be the junior, Cole Carlson, 6'1", 185 and a junior. Their head coach in his 14th year is Todd Sheldon. For the home team, the Legacy Sabres defensive unit, they will go like this. At nose guard will be Drayson Gleich. He's 5'11", 193 and a junior. The tackle will be Lincoln Lamar, 6'3", 240 and a senior. The left end will be Landon Glovich, 6'2", 203 and a junior. Ben Gilbertson will man the right side of the field for the Sabres. He's 6'1", 199 and a senior. At one linebacker will be Brady Wicke. He's 6'4", 180 and a senior. Braden Lean is also a linebacker. He's 5'11", 187 and a senior. And Ryder Rugstead, he's 5'9", 200 and a senior. At one corner will be Josh Link, 6'3", 170 and a sophomore. And the other corner will be Jack Julson, 6'2", 175 and a senior. The strong safety That will be Braxton Ruff, 5'10", 147, and a senior, and Bennett Lawn, 6'4", 186, and a senior. Their head coach in his 11th year is Chris Clements. While we're about ready for football, we'll take one final timeout here on our Valvoline It's Oil Change pregame show. When we come back, the opening kick, the Braves, the Sabres, next, right here on the PSP Network.
Financial plan or planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Now, welcome back to the Sanford Sports Complex. Josh Littell, Scott Woodmansey with you. I want to thank you for tuning in to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Your locally owned oil change headquarters, 25 years of the Lundins, taking care of folks in the Bismarck and Minot area, locally owned. And, well, locally owned, that really actually does matter. Typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Well, Josh, you know, as I look at this and I say one key that I'm going to throw out there for the Mandan Braves is Mandan needs a fast start. They've been outscored 71-40 in the opening quarter and 95-56 in the second quarter, and then they've put up 34 and 22 in the, you know, on an average. I'm sorry, 17 and 55. But they've given up that many points in the opening, so they have to get off to a fast start offensively, and like you said, get to the ball defensively.
Yeah, and I think you know, if you're Coach Clements, I mean, you read off that starting lineup: senior. It's senior night. It's playoff football essentially. There's a lot on the line here. Yeah, you're getting those seniors, and you're saying, hey, We're giving the ball to you guys. We're going to get the ball in your hands. Go make plays early, and let's take care of business early if you're the Legacy.
Well, here we go. As back to receive for the Braves will be Lanier, and Hopfop for Mandan. Set to kick it off for the Sabres will be, is Uriel Rivera, or is that, no, it might be, is going to be Sam Fricky. We'll get that change in there right now as they got him on the extra point, but Sam Fricky is going to do the kicking. And we are ready to go as we await the official signal. And there it is. And 6:30, we are underway. The boot meets the ball, and Lanier is going to field it at his 15 on the move at the 20-25. He's got a little room, crafty move, 35, 40. Oh, and he's out near the 45-yard line, so a nifty move on that as we take a look. A good start there for the Mandan Braves on that return there by Kavion Lanier.
Yeah, nice job on the return. A lot of hats on hats. If you're the Mandan Braves, you're happy with that start. And great field position for this junior quarterback, Cole Carson, to lead him out here.
Cole Carlson will lead him out. The 6'1", 185-pound junior brings out the white shirts, sends two receivers to the left. He's going to send two to the near side, and Kirky stands alongside him as Carlson will work out of the shotgun. Now they motion. That's Hopfoff in motion. He gets it, trying to get to the outside, and he's not going to go anywhere as he's going to be brought down for a loss. And what pursuit on that right side by Braden Lean.
Yeah, great job. Braden Lean does a good job of flowing with the play, sees a gap to run through, and makes a TFL there. Good start for Legacy on D.
Yeah, it'll be a second down and long now. We're going to call it a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12 now for the Mandan Braves as Carlson again works out of the gun. Twins left, twins right. Back to pass. Looking left. Quick hitter out. He's got a man. It's going to be caught by Braden Bosch in the flat. And that's going to be a good gain there as they got some back plus more on that pitch and catch there from Carlson to Bosch.
Yeah, good coverage there by Josh Lanke, but just a better throw there by Carlson. Interesting, Legacy only rushed 3 there, dropped 8. Not ideal throwing conditions, but Carlson able to find an open receiver.
3rd down and 6. Now they go hop in motion. Fake it to him. They give it off to Kirky, and Kirky is going to be wrapped up for a loss back near the original line of scrimmage, and getting in there was big number 84, Brady Wicke for the Sabres and the Mandan Braves. Ooh, it looks like Todd Sheldon's going to roll the dice. He said it's the last regular season game. We're going for it on 4th and 7, and here go the Mandan Braves. Twins right, single receiver the short side of the field. Ball spotted left hash. Now he looks over again. Probably get into the live game. There we go.
Yeah, he's getting back. I think he's going to punt this thing. Took a little deeper.
Yep. And there it is. Boy, that might have been partially blocked.
Lemaire, big 75. Lincoln Lamar got in there and got his big paw on it.
As we'll see here, it was a short snap. As there you see the replay on the Ryan Family Leadership. Yeah, as Lamar may have got a piece of that one. So here come the Legacy Sabres on the 3 and out there as they will start 1st and 10. It'll be Johnson up front at center. Sperry and Mitchell will be the guards. Lamar and Sperry, that's John, will be and Jackson's the guard. John's the tackle. Nick Sanford, the tight end. Bennett Lawn, the split end. Julesen, the flanker. Jordan Jama in the backfield, and Brody Weigel, the quarterback. Here's Weigel. Now he sends Bennett Lawn in motion from right to left. Weigel barks out the signals, hands off Jama going right, cuts inside, and he's going to get a couple as he's up near the 35. And Paulie Brownouter comes up to make the stop there for the Mandan Braves, but it'll be a gain of about 3, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Sabres. Yeah. No score to BNC Bank scoreboard, just underway. 9:47 to go here, opening quarter of play.
Yeah, I like watching Yusuf run the football. Very patient, but when it's time to put his foot in the ground, he does one cut and gets vertical. Usually falls forward as well.
Here's Weigel out of the gun. Twins to the left, slot to the right. That's Jordan in the slot right. Weigel barks out the signals. Hands off Jama going right. He's got some room. He slips a tackle there up to the 40, and he's brought down there is Yusuf Jama. Let's take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay again. Crafty run there by the senior tailback.
Yeah, nice play late, and Giggy got it, ran down the line, was able to make the play. These 3rd and shorts are going to be big situations for Mandan. And
absolutely they are.
I feel like both of these teams are going to be a little more aggressive in some of these 4th down situations as well. So,
well, here we go. 3rd and 2 now from the Sabre 40-yard line. Jordan motions right to left, lines up in the slot on the left side. Jama coming left. He's got room. He's got the 1st down of Moores. He bowls his way across the 45 out near the 50. Whoa, what a tough run there by Yusuf Jama.
And early and often we're seeing Legacy's mindset here. We are going to ride our horse. Nice run there and a great finish for Yusuf Jama on that run.
So that'll be a 1st down, and they're going to spot it at the 47-yard line. Well, it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Sabres as their first offensive possession of the ball game. Weigel sends Twins to his left side. Barks out the signals. Weigel, hands off. Jama going right. Jama on the move, and he's across midfield into Braves territory. Out down to the 49-yard line goes Yusuf.
Yeah, good 1st down play there. Getting 4 on 1st down is always a positive. It opens up the playbook and lets you be multiple throughout the drive. And, yeah, a lot of Yusuf Jama right now, right? Is it for Legacy?
0 right, 0 left, 0 right, 0 left.
Yeah, it's one of the more impressive things. You know, Legacy's size is very impressive for a high school football team. They are big up front. Their skill positions are big. We're seeing it right now early in this game.
2nd down and 7. Julesen motions left to right for the Sabres. Weigel barks him out, hands off. Jama, he cuts up the middle. He slips a tackle. He's at the 45, carries tacklers down to the 42. And what a run there by Yusuf Jama as he's been carrying the load here on this first offensive possession.
Yeah, he's just so hard to bring down. The first guy doesn't usually get him to the ground, and we talked about it in the pregame a little bit. If you're Mandan, you got to get multiple hats to the ball. You got to play through the whistle because he's likely going to make somebody miss.
And he's not going to quit either.
No, he is going to play through the whistle. We do know that.
So first down and 10 for the Sabres in Braves territory. Ball spotted on the 42-yard line. Brody Weigel out of the shotgun. Weigel back to pass. He's looking across the middle. He's got Juleson caught. 25, and he's down at the 20-yard line. Big play there. Juleson from Weigel, and the Sabres are on the move.
Nice job there. You got too high coverage by Mandan. Weigel does a good job of anticipating the window. I think he does this better than anybody in the state of throwing the ball across the middle of the field in between coverage, and another big play there for Legacy.
Inside the Serve Pro red zone are the Legacy Sabres. Weigel barks out signals again. Weigel back to pass. He's looking right. He's going to throw it, and he's got Juleson. It's battle for the back of the end zone to be incomplete on the coverage there. That was Paulie Brownotter, as that was a miscommunication there that appeared from Weigel and Juleson. That's going to be incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, I think he got fooled a little there by the coverage. Mandan was in a too high shell again there and had a defender. But part of it is, hey, I'm going to throw it up to my guy because he makes a lot of those plays. So nothing hurt there. Second down.
Second down and 10 from the Braves 20-yard line. Brody Weigel barks out the signals. Hands off. Jama trying to bounce the outside. If flag comes in, he's got the outside, but he's going to be brought down there. But I think we're going to bring this one back because that appears it's going to be a holding call on that right side.
Yeah, it was a little blocked off there, but yeah, I think this one's coming back for sure. Usually a flag from that location. Yep.
So that's going to bring this one back 10 yards. I'll spot it at the 30. Tonight's game's brought to you in part by Taylor Schmidt Photography. A big thanks to Taylor Schmidt Photography, a proud partner of the PSP Network. Find Taylor Schmidt Photography on all social media platforms. As here we go on second down and 20. Here's Jordan on the reverse. Jordan trying to find some room. He slips a tackle, and he's going to be brought down. Good job there by Kirky, and good pursuit there by the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, Kirky does a good job. He keeps contained on the backside with the little reverse coming back at him, and then he ends up getting off the block and making the play. Third and long here. I'd imagine you're in four-down territory. You know, if you're Legacy, you don't have to get it all back in one play. Get half of it back, make third down or fourth down manageable. We'll see what they do here.
Third down and 18 for the Sabres. Twins right, single receiver to the short or the wide side of the field. Right, Weigel back to pass. He looks across the middle. He's got a man caught. And into the end zone, Nick Sanford, touchdown. They slipped the tight end right down the seam, and he caught it, and he took it in from 30 yards out.
Great play, great execution there. They run a little smash concept and get the safety off the hash, and the backside tight end fills the void, and Weigel finds him for 6.
A 30-yard touchdown pass from Weigel to Sanford, Nick Sanford, his first touchdown of the season, and Fricky on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up. It appears good, and it is. The Sabres strike first on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 5:45 to go. Opening quarter to play. Legacy 7, Mandan 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Relax, Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance hot tubs and Michael Phelps swim spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Well, a 66-yard drive there, capped off by a 30-yard touchdown pass to the tight end, Nick Sanford, from Brody Weigel, and the Sabres get on the board first as they lead 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Tonight's broadcast also brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original. We'll get into more of that. And here's the kick as Lanier's got to run over to get it. And, did it go out of bounds? It did. Wow, it goes out of bounds right at the 1-yard line. As we said, Bones barbecue sauce, a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. This premium barbecue sauce is perfect on anything from ribs to burgers to veggies. Find it today at your local grocery store, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare. That's Bones barbecue sauce, big sponsor of the PSP Network, as the Mandan Braves now come out, as they will have it first down and 10 from their own 35-yard line, trailing this one 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Well, you got to be happy for Legacy. We talked about a fast start. They get a 3-and-out on defense, and then a great drive down the field to get 7. Good. You couldn't ask for anything more if you're Legacy.
Here's Carlson out of the gun. Carlson looks right, and he's got Wentz on the comeback and breaks a tackle all the way to the 45. Just shy of the 45. Goes Daniel Wentz on a quick hitter there from Cole Carlson.
Yeah, nice little tunnel screen there. It makes a guy miss and gets good positive yards on first down. 2nd and short here now. This is maybe shot territory if you're Mandan potentially.
Well, they go trips to the far side of the field, so we'll see what Cole Carlson does. He's going to keep it, go straight. He's got room. He's in Sabre territory, and he's brought down at the 45, falls all the way forward to the 43 as Braxton Ruff had to make the tackle. A little quarterback keeper there, and Carlson has got it inside Sabre territory.
Yeah, nice execution there. A little plus run game when you get the quarterback. It makes run fits a little difficult, and good execution, good start to this drive for Mandan.
First down and 10 now from the Sabre 43-yard line. Carlson back to pass, looking right. He's looking for Wentz. Ball tipped and went. And in and out. Get intercepted 35-40 down the near sideline. At the 35-30, Juleson cuts back. He's at the 20. 15 still on his feet. 10. He's all the way down to the 5-yard line. Oh, what a turn of events there for the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, right place, right time. Good throw off the hands of the receiver, and Juleson takes care of business. And here you go, Legacy looking to score again.
And just what the doctor didn't order for the Mandan Braves, it appeared Daniel Wentz is going to make a great catch, but it went off his hands into the hands of Juleson, and down the sideline went and inside the Serve Pro red zone. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. The Sabres have it first and goal to go from the 5.
Yeah, and right now if you're Mandan, you got to find a way to get a stop here on defense. Backs against the wall.
Here's Weigel out of the gun. Jama alongside him. They hand off. Yusuf going left. Yusuf, and he's going to be stood up there. What a great defensive stand there by the Mandan Braves. You'll see it on a Ryan Family Dealership replay. Jacob Rossett with the stop there. So it'll be no gain. It'll bring up a 2nd down and goal now for the Legacy Sabres. They lead 7-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. BNC National Bank. Your life is busy. We'll make managing money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. Well, the play clock is down to 10, and here come the Sabres quickly out of the huddle. As now they got to shift from left to right, down to 2. Weigel gets it off. Here's Jama going right, and he's got some room. Brick cuts to the outside, turns it upfield, into the end zone, touchdown. Yusuf Jama from 5 yards out, tack on 6 more.
Yeah, that's just great vision, good run, good patience by Jama, and then he finishes it great with his offhand, getting rid of the defender, and that's why he's leading the state in touchdowns right there.
There it is, a 5-yard TD run. And Fricky on to attempt the extra point. Here's the snap, the hold. Kick is up, and we're going to have a flag. I don't know if that's going to be on.
Got a little movement early.
I thought it looked like Mandan moved out of the left corner of my eye, but maybe not. Maybe they moved for a reason.
On the defense.
Well, here do you go for 2 or do you kick it again if you're Coach Clements? It looks like he's kicking it. Move it the half yard.
Yeah, so I was correct. It was on Mandan, so now they're going to move it up a little bit more. Fricky's going to try it one more time from a little closer. looked like it happened again, but no flag. And this time, Fricky drives it through and tacks on one more. 3:54 to go, opening quarter. Legacy 14, Mandan 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Here we go. Kemple, the scoop. No, he went up and got it.
Well, Legacy tacks on 7 more, and that was set up by the 65-yard interception return by none other than Jack Juleson, and Fricky's going to boot this one, and that's going to be angled to the same corner as the last one. Lanier's going to...
Oh, what a great heads-up play by Lanier. Gets his feet out of bounds. I'm sure everybody's wondering, what is he doing? He was out of bounds and touched the ball, which makes the ball out of bounds, which is a penalty.
Yep.
And that you don't see that. I mean, that is very well done by that young man. Wow.
Yeah, that you don't see. Yeah, as you said,
he didn't panic. He did. That was coached and that was Todd, and tip of the cap to that guy. I'm impressed right there. I've tried to teach college kids to do that, and that hasn't worked. That's pretty impressive stuff right there. Sure, a lot of people were going, "What is he doing, laying down right now?"
And then downing it so close like that, where he did. But as you said, heads up move. Well, here come the Braves again. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Kirky goes right, bounces back left, and he's going to go nowhere.
No, and I don't know if that was Gleich who got in the backfield right away. He was there in a hurry, and I know number 33. That is
Beckham Presley McKay.
Yeah, got in the backfield in a hurry there.
So no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Braves. They go twins left, twins right. Carlson back to pass. Looks right. He throws it out. He's got a man. Hopfoff eludes a tackle. Nifty move there. He's at midfield, and he's still on the move. Is Ivan Hopfoff, and he's into Sabre territory on a nifty move there after the catch by Ivan Hopfoff.
Yeah, Shifty catches the ball, was a little bit of a weapon after he gets the ball in his hands in space, and here we go. Mandan's trying to move it again.
Mandan 1st and 10 now from the Sabre 47-yard line. Cole Carlson barks out the signals. He's going to keep it, goes left. He's got blockers in front of him, straight up the middle, across the 40, bulls his way down to the 35, and a big power run there by the quarterback, Cole Carlson.
Yeah, and that's a weapon. Again, you go back to that +1 run game. It'll be interesting how much you want to go to that tonight, but that's obviously they got an advantage right there.
So another 1st down there, 1st and 10 from the Sabre 35-yard line. Mandan quickly to the line of scrimmage. They hand off. Kirky going left, cuts back up the middle. He picks up a couple there as he falls down close to the 32-yard line. Wiki in there to make the stop.
Yeah, and right now Legacy's playing very base defense, only rushing 3, playing, keeping guys in front of them, and Mandan having some success in the run game because of it.
Carlson back to pass, looks right, throws underneath, Hopfoff again, slips a tackle. He's at the 20, jabs right, slips another one, and he's going to be ripped down there as Hopfoff has been the igniter here. He got it down to the 15-yard line. Look at this shifty footwork here by the young man from Mandan.
Yeah, kind of a carbon copy of the last catch, but Legacy goes, blitzes there, brings 5 or 6, and nice job by Carlson throwing the ball on time and accurately.
Mandan inside the Serve Pro red zone, 1st down and 10 from the Sabre 15-yard line. Carlson, Kirky stands alongside him. Now they motion left to right. Carlson fakes. He's going to keep it, goes left, and he's going to be stood up there for maybe a gain of 1. Yep, they're going to mark it down at the 14-yard line, but the Sabres were not fooled on that one there.
Yeah, kind of a team tackle there, but big Lincoln Lamar there. Tough guy to move at 6'3", 240. He is a presence in the middle of this defense for Legacy.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9 after the gain of 1. 1:35 to go here in the opening quarter. Carlson Back to pass. Looks right. No time. Now he's flushed. Slips a tackle. Carlson to the 5. Carlson into the end zone. Touchdown, Mandan.
Oh, great
Cole
play.
Carlson made something out of nothing there, and he gets it in from 9 yards out. And Mandan gets on the board, but we got an injury. Stand corrected. It was 15. He was fit at the 15. Oh, we got a flag down.
Number 62, the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay done.
Oh, boy. And then the play gets called back on the holding penalty as we do have an injured player on the field.
Thanks some of the Legacy Football 2025 sponsors, including at the touchdown level.
As
Sports, Basin Electric Power Cooperative, Magnum Electric.
yeah, Marshall Horst. Looks like he's up under his own power. 14-0 our score as Mandan thought they cut it. We're going to cut it in half, but no, a holding call, and it's going to bring it back to the 20-yard line. And I believe we've got a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Minute 25 to go. Opening quarter play. Legacy 14, Mandan 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP network.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best.
Well, it was just an injury timeout there. So here comes Mandan now on 2nd down and 15. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Kirky stands alongside his quarterback, Cole Carlson. He's going to keep it again. Slips one tackle. Eludes another, cuts back inside, and Carlson's going to be all the way down to the 13-yard line. May have got down to the 12-yard line, so he got some back. He's got back to the original line of scrimmage and then a couple more, so it'll be 3rd down. I'm guessing 4-down territories. Gleich makes a stop there for Legacy.
Yeah, if you're Mandan, I think this is going to be a game of touchdowns. I don't think you can settle for 3.
Nope. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 from the 13-yard line of the Sabres. Carlson back to pass. Looking. He's flushed out. Now he's in trouble, and he's got to go down. He's got to go down all the way back at the 24-yard line. Is good pursuit there. That was Glovich and Griffin Zins on the stop, or in on the, give them each an assist there as Carlson has to go down, and now it is going to be 4th down and a whole bunch, and we're going to see if Todd Sheldon's going to let the clock wind down as it drips down to 24. Oh, no, he can't because there's 15 on the play clock. But maybe he'll take a timeout. We'll see. Nope. As they just get it off, and they throw it out in the flat. It's going to be caught there by Jackson Dregson, and down he goes at the 20-yard line, and the Sabres hold there as time winds down, and that will end the opening quarter of play here from the Sanford Sports Complex. On the BHC Bank scoreboard as we go to break. Legacy 14, Mandan 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP network.
Easy. They take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western. You can bank on us.
Well, folks, we can tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Ryan Family Dealerships. For 50 years, Ryan's been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. That's driveryan.com. And also Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet. It's Planet Pizza. They've been around for over 25 years, the largest laser tag playground in the region, a giant lunch buffet, and they can deliver now. 701-852-1700. And here come the Legacy Sabres now on 1st and 10. They hand it off. Jama coming right, and he tiptoes his way over the right side down to the 25, but a flag comes in, and that appears to be a hold there on the Legacy Sabres.
Yeah, a little pin and pull scheme there. Nice job. Nathan Folk runs it down from behind from the Mandan defensive line, and then you get the hold. So we'll be 1st and 20 here.
So they're going to bring that one back to the 10-yard line. 14-0 our score, opening half of play. Legacy leads on the BNC Bank scoreboard. The winner's the 3 seed out of the West. The loser, the 4 seed out of the West. Here comes Brody Weigel on first down and 20. He's got trips left. Single receiver, Juleson to the short side. Weigel's going to keep it. He goes left, cuts up field, and he's going to get a couple. Good defensive play there by the Mandan Braves on that right side. That appeared to be Nathan Volk again.
Yeah, tough to run against that look there. Mandan brings a double-edged pressure to the boundary, and just nowhere to go for Brody Weigel there.
Jake Link brings the play in from head coach Chris Clements. He's going to go wide left along with Bennett Lawn. Juleson's going to be split to the near side. 2nd down and 18 for the Sabres. Now they motion through the Sabres. Weigel hands off. Jamma going left and cuts up the middle, and he's going to get out near the 20. Going to be stopped short of that at about the 17, maybe the 18-yard line for the Sabres. So it'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it 11 to go here for Legacy.
So it's going to be interesting what Mandan does defensively. Now we've seen Weigel in this Legacy pass game kind of pick apart the zone coverage on some of these longer down and distances. Will they go to more of a man look, or will they continue to play big zone and try to just tighten it up a little
Well,
bit?
if there's a big play for the Mandan Braves, Josh, on the defensive side, this is it right here.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like they're going to go single high, giving a lot of room, but obviously knowing where the sticks are.
So Brody Weigel back to pass. Weigel looking left, fires quickly out in the flat. It's going to be caught in a nice one as the ball's thrown. And it's about loose. Oh, and it falls forward to the Sabres at the 45 on the reception there. Let's see who caught that. It got that late.
Was that Bennett? I'm not sure.
That was Josh Link. Fumble it forward. And that's going to be a Sabre 1st down. Boy, you don't see that play very often.
No, and it looked like Mandan had it stopped before the sticks. Everything was going good. Ball comes out and just doesn't bounce their way.
So Josh Link gets the reception. Then he fumbles it, but it's going to be a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Sabre 34-yard line. Weigel on the carry over the left side, runs over one Mandan defender, falls across the 40 to the 41, but here it's going to come back again. There's going to be another holding call on the Sabres.
Holding, number 72 in the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay the down.
Yeah, they're definitely on top of that one tonight. That's a couple now Legacy penalties, and that's probably the one thing in the 2 close games that they've lost. Had a little bit of penalty issues, had some, where they get themselves in these long down and distances. So we'll see if they can clean that up here moving forward.
So that'll be 1st and 20 now for the Sabres from their own 24-yard line. Brody Weigel barks a signal out, back to pass. He throws it out in the flat. It's going to be caught there. Bennett Lawn trying to make a move, and good open field tackle there by Brownotter of the Mandan Braves, and Bennett Lawn picks up some yardage there for the Sabres. But again, a great defensive play, as you will see in a Ryan Family Dealership replay by Paulie Brownotter.
Yeah, and this Legacy wide receiver core, they've got some talent and they've got the ability to get behind you. And Mandan corner's just giving some cushion, and looks like they're willing to give up the short pass in front of them.
2nd down and 10 now is back to the original line of scrimmage. Now Weigel fires it out in the flat. Caught. Juleson makes a move, and he's at midfield. Spins again, jukes again. Now it goes down the left side, and Juleson, shifty footwork there, and a big play for the Sabres is Jack Juleson in the open field making things happen.
Yeah, again, just nice job by Weigel recognizing they're playing off-man coverage or big zone, but giving a ton of cushion and just taking the easy hitch, just get it out to those athletes in space.
Contact Farsight Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938, and committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. Farsight Oil. Here's Weigel on 1st and 10 in Braves territory. Kirky coming right, cuts back up the middle, And he's going to get maybe a yard. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard down to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Legacy Sabres.
Yeah, nice job holding up there up front for Mandan and on the D-line. Just not allowing any space for Jama to get loose there.
Braxton Ruff brings the play in from the sideline. He's going to go wide right. Juleson's going to go wide left. Weigel's going to go out of the shot. Jordan's going to be in the slot left. Weigel, Jama, here comes the reverse. Here's Juleson on the move. Juleson like a pitch and pass. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got Ruff wide open. Caught at the 15. Slips a tackle. He's at the 10. And he's all the way down to the 5-yard line. A little trickery there by the Legacy Sabres, and it worked.
Yeah, good execution. Everything they wanted was there for that, and big play for Legacy.
Braxton Ruff comes in with the play. He calls his own number, and lo and behold, he's got a 1st down and goal to go for the Sabres in the Serve Pro red zone.
Yeah, something to pay attention to. Bennett Lawn came out a little limp on that a couple plays ago, and he's jogging, trying to work out the kinks right now.
Here's Brody Weigel out of the gun. Jam alongside him. He gives it to him over the left side, and he's going to be stood up there as a good defensive stand on the right side there by the Mandan Braves. You'll see in our Ryan Family Leadership replay.
Yeah, big 63 Leighton Gigi in there. Just getting it all clogged up right at the point of attack.
7:23 to go here, opening half a play. The Sabres knocking on the door again. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go from the 6-yard line. Twins left. Brody Weigel out of the shotgun. Weigel fakes it, looks. Now he's on the move. He's flushed. He's trying to get to the corner. Now he steps back. He's still on the move. And did he have to? Yeah, I guess he went out of bounds there.
Yeah, I think he crossed the line of scrimmage and was looking to throw it still.
Oh,
he realized he was he had already crossed and was in no man's land.
Yes, he was. So now it'll be 3rd down and goal to go back from the 9-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Mandan there defending the pass play. And we've talked all night about Juleson and Lon Bennett. I mean, that's a lot of size and talent out there. And Mandan shuts it down and giving themselves a chance to get a stop here.
Yep, here come the Sabres now on 3rd down and 9, 4-down territory definitely. As Brody Weigel out of the gun. Weigel rolls to his right. Weigel on the move, sets. He fires across the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of the defender there for the Mandan Braves. That was Jackson Dregson. He almost had himself an interception.
Yeah, Weigel had the receiver in the flat, but I think it was the down and distance, was just trying to do a little bit too much there, and lucky for him, they still have the ball here.
Dregson, right place, right time, but the hands just didn't work there, and now it'll be 4th down and goal to go from the 9-yard line for the Sabres, and they'll see if the Mandan Braves can dig in here. Weigel sends Twins left, Twins right. Juleson, he's wide right. Showing blitz of the Braves. Weigel back to pass. Weigel sets, throws across the middle. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Legacy Sabres on the receiving end of that one. That was Jake Link on the receiving end of that touchdown from 9 yards out.
Yeah, nice job there by Weigel. He scans the field, finds his big receiver, just gives him his chest, and he puts it on him. And there's another one. This Legacy offense is rolling right now.
A 9-yard TD pass from Weigel to Link. Fricky on to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, kick up. Oh, and he missed it. Kick is no good. 6:43 to go here. Opening half of play at the BNC Bank scoreboard. Legacy 20, Mandan 0. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice.
Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Hey folks, tonight's game brought to you in part by Mandan State University. The best way to predict your future is created with over 100 areas of study at Mandan State. You'll earn the degree for the career you desire with more than 96% of recent Mandan State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Mandan State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Also, reminder coming up, we will have our Moonlight Home Improvement halftime show. As we'll have that in about 6:43. As Fricky set to kick it away to the Mandan Braves. And a little pooch kick there, run up and taking at the 25. And on the move at the 30, 35. Out to the 40-yard line for the Braves. That was Jackson Dregson again, as Jackson getting a little bit of run here in this second half. So pretty good return there for the Braves. And that's where they'll set up first down and 10. Trailing 20-0. Also, tonight's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to see your heating and air game other than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter months ahead. New installation upgrades in your furnace and AC needs again. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Here comes Carlson on 1st and 10 from his own 38-yard line. Sends two receivers right, two receivers left, back to pass. Fakes it, and and Carlson comes up. Oh, boy, he comes up limping there, and he just kind of threw it away, and they wanted intentional grounding, but I don't know what happened to Cole Carlson there.
Oh, that's scary with it being a non-contact, nobody around him. Yeah, he's going to go down now.
Yeah, we're going to take a injury timeout here as they tend to Cole Carlson. 6:31 to go, opening half, 20-0. Our Legacy leads this one. Back after this timeout on the PSB Network.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
As we said, stay tuned for our Moonlight Home Improvement halftime show. Moonlight Home Improvement is your renovation specialist in the Magic City. If you've been putting off the basement, kitchen, bathroom, any other interior renovation, now's the time to book your free estimate with MHI. Mention the PSP Network and get up to 10% off on your project's invoice. Call Drew now at 701-721-4612 or head to moonlighthomeimprovement.com. Well, we're going to see here what they elect to do, as they still are tending to Carlson, but both teams have made their way back out to the field. And, boy, that would be devastating there for the Mandan Braves if they lose that young man, as he is a talented young man and only a junior. He's got 1 year left, but he's jumping up and around. And
yeah, I think he's going to have to come out of the game for at least the play.
Yeah, I think he does, doesn't he?
Wonder if it was a cramp and it just scared him or what it was there. But, yeah, it was like something.
So coming in now will be Cale Renas will be your quarterback now for the Mandan Braves, a 5'10", 145, and he gives it off to Kirky. He goes straight up the middle on a big run there by Nupa Kirky, and he's out. He may have got the first down on that place. He hit that hole hard, Josh.
Yeah, it looks like he's short, but great run there. He got downhill in a hurry, and, that's one thing right now. I think Mandan, quarterback's on the sideline. Let's get this guy the ball and get him going a little bit.
Yep, as Renas stays in there, it'll be third down and short. As Josh said, just a little short. It'll be about a yard short of the first down. Here he comes again, Kirky, and he's got room again. Breaking tackles as he's across midfield down to the 45 to the 44. How about those couple of runs for Nupa Kirky from the Mandan Braves?
Yeah, that's good to see him going. He's a talented back, and he's going, hey, give me a chance to show what I can do out here tonight.
That's exactly right. And he's doing it right now with his quarterback on the sideline. with 5:45 to go here in the opening half. As Renas, he's going to keep it going right, trying to get to the edge, turns upfield, and he's going to be brought down there, but he's across the 40 down to the 39. So a good run there by the backup quarterback and Cale Renas.
Yeah, nice job there. Legacy elects to bring a little pressure there, and they run away from it with a good positive gain on first down.
So second down and manageable now for the Mandan Braves as Renas under quarterback. He's got trips to the left. Renas, he's going to fire one, back to pass, throws across the middle. He's got Wentz caught. Wentz at the 25, dives down to the 22-yard line. And how about the backup QB right now moving this offense?
Yeah, Cale Renas comes in and says, hey, I can do this thing too, man. I can run it, I can throw it, and operate in the offense right now at a high level.
So a big first down there for the Braves, and at 1st and 10 from the Sabre 23-yard line, the sophomore quarterback. Here's Kirky up the middle. Kirky, and he's going to be stopped shy of the 20 is Nupa Kirky.
Yeah, it looks like
at the 21. Who was that? Was that Gilbertson?
Yeah.
I think it was Gilbertson with the stop there. Ben Gilbertson, the 6'1", 199-pound senior. So it'll be second down and 8 after that gain of 2 as Renas back to pass, looking left. He's flushed out of the pocket, still on the move, fires sideline, and was it a catch?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was. As on that far sideline, that's Daniel Wentz. What a bullet there by Renas.
Yeah, nice job on the scramble drill. Wentz was deep, so he comes back to the quarterback, and Renas keeps his eyes downfield and gets the completion.
Inside the Serve Pro red zone now, 3rd down and 2. As Renas looks to the sideline. May change the play there as Renas. He's going to go right, now cuts back left, finds some room, gets a block there, turns the corner, trying to get the edge, stutter step move, and he's brought down at the 10-yard line. He ran a long ways there, but just couldn't get to the corner, Josh, and a good pursuit there by the Sabres.
Yeah, the good news is he gets the first down. He did miss a couple opportunities there, but he covered. He did a little breathing heavy after that one, I bet.
Yes, and we are going to have a First National Bank and Trust timeout on the field. 4:05 to go here, opening half a play. Legacy 20, Mandan 0, but they're on the move back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tires' lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Well, here we go. After the timeout, it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 11. Kirky, and he's not going to go anywhere. What a play there.
Yeah.
Good pursuit by the Sabres.
Yeah, it looked like Beckham Presley McKay again off the number 6 as well was in there. But, yeah, was in the backfield in a hurry and good play.
Loss on the play, 2nd and 11.
Kind of hard to see some of those numbers out there.
Yeah, it is. It's getting there. 2nd down and 11 now for the Braves. Renas back to pass. Renas, he's going to be brought down all the way back at the 25, and the ball's loose. And the Sabres come up with it as on the Glovich there on the sack, but coming up with it, look, Carl Rasmussen came up with Quintrell Rasmussen came up with it on the fumble, so the drive stalled there, and a big defensive play by the Sabres, and you can bet they're going to try to punch another one in here with 3:31 to go here in the opening half of play.
Yeah, that's been the story for Mandan tonight. They've moved the ball. They've looked really good at times, and they get in that red zone, and unfortunately another turnover.
So here come the Sabres. Brody Weigel, 1st down and 10 from his own 27-yard line. Weigel barks out signals, back to pass, quick hitter, caught in the flat. On the move, Bennett Lawn at the 40. He loses the ball. Now Mandan's got it. And that goes into the hands of
21.
as Bennett Lawn makes a good defensive play there, and that goes into the hands of Brody Skalski, and now Mandan turns over the Sabres.
Yeah, just poor ball security there. He kind of was, like they used to say, carrying it like it was a loaf of bread out there, and now Mandan has a chance to maybe answer for themselves here.
So just like that, the Mandan Braves are back in business. First National Bank and Trust is a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers, founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.com. First down and 10 now for the Mandan Braves. And let's see, is that Carlson back in? No, Renas is still in there. He hands off this time. On the carry there for the Braves, that was Aiden Buttman on the carry there for Mandan.
Yeah, and
Rasmussen making the stop.
No, we got it backwards. 44 is out there, but I don't see his number anywhere.
Quintrell Rasmussen here.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, that's who that was on the stop there. He's got that left defensive end spot. So gain of 1 will be 2nd down and 9. Renas back to pass. He throws a fly down the near side, and it's going to be over the head of the intended receiver there. That was the tight end, Braden Bosch. And that's going to go out of bounds, and now that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 now for the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, good coverage there by Jack Juleson. Was step for step, stride for stride with the receiver, and nowhere to put the ball.
So 3rd down and 9 now for the Braves. Ball spotted on the Sabre 46-yard line. Renas out of the gun. He's going to keep it. Goes right, cuts back up the middle, and he's down to the 40. He's going to be short of the 1st down. Nifty move there by Renas.
I tell you what, watch Nupa Kirky here. Just decleat on the block there in the hole. Whether he has the ball in his hand or not, he's helping his team out tonight.
Yes, he is. So it'll be 4th down and 3 to go. Sabres look like they're coming. Now Renas looks to the sideline. Gets the play. Back to pass. They throw a quick out, and it's going to be caught at the 35. That's
Wentz again.
Wentz on the reception there. Is good pitch and catch there from Renas to Wentz.
Again, we talked about it pregame. This Wentz, he is a weapon out there. A big, tall receiver, good hands, ability after the catch. Having a good night so far.
1st and 10 now from the Sabre 35-yard line. A minute 45 ago. They throw it out in the flat. It's going to be incomplete. And that was intended for Hopfoff.
Yeah, I like the idea there. Try to get the ball out in your athlete's hands in space, get it out there, and just didn't quite get enough on that throw.
Yep, it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for the Braves. Minute 44, clock stops on the incompletion. Renas, now they send a man in motion. That's Jackson Dregson. Griffin Zins, Renas on the keeper, Zins on the stop.
Yeah, nice play there by Zins.
And we're going to have a First National Bank and Trust timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Minute 32 to go. 20-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Legacy leads back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Third down and 9 now for the Mandan Braves. They trail 20-0. They go trips to the right side, the far side of the field. Ball spotted left hash. High snap. Renas. Here's a little comeback. Wentz catches it on the move. 30. Breaks tackle. 25. 20. Spins off tackles. He's still on the move. Wentz, and he's drugged down but a quick hitter there and turned into some positive yards there for the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, nice job there. Fake the swing screen to the left, come back with the tunnel screen to Wentz, and again making something happen with the ball in his hands.
Well, that'll be a first down inside the Serve Pro red zone. 24/7 emergency service trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleaning and restoration at Serve Pro. First down and 10 from the 18 of the Sabres. Kirky going right, and he's brought down from the backside. Oh, what a play there by Landon Glovich as he came from his defensive end spot and ripped down Kirky.
Yeah, he's been impressive so far, running down the edge and making good plays in the backfield.
And we've got another First International Bank & Trust timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Minute 2 to go, opening half, 20-0. Sabres lead it. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Second down and 10 now as Renas sends a man in motion. Back to pass. Renas throws across the middle. Oh, and it's going to be picked off. No.
He dropped it. Heck of a play
Tried
there.
to get Wentz on the slant, but it was caught and dropped. Josh Link.
Yeah, good coverage there. He just couldn't come away with it. And had good pressure on the quarterback, too, there. They got a little bit in his face and made him throw off his back foot.
Under a minute to go as the clock stops. It'll be third down and 10 for the Braves. Boy, I tell you what, the Braves they've knocked at the door a couple times. They just can't kick that thing in. See if they can do it here. Trips to the right. Renas back to pass. Looking right. Now he looks over the sideline. Throws it up for jump ball. That's going to be tipped and incomplete. And that'll bring up a fourth down and 10 now for the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, throwing it over there, and you got Jack Juleson, Big Jack over there defending it. The jump ball over to his side is a little scary in my opinion, but knocks it down, and here we go, 4th and 10.
Fourth down and 10 as Renas now trips to the left, single receiver to the wide side of the field. Renas back to pass, looking right. He's going to throw it. It's going to be, and Juleson almost had a pick six. Oh, boy.
There was nobody in front of him on that one.
There was nobody in front of that one right there. There you see it on a Ryan Family Dealership replay. That was 6 the other way if Juleson catches that.
Legacy takes over on downs.
So Legacy will take over on downs.
First and 10 on their own 18-yard line.
And again, Mandan able to get all the way down the field into the red zone and just can't capitalize on this situation. Good defense by Legacy in the red zone, holding strong all night tonight.
So here come the Sabres, and we'll see what they're going to do. They line up as Weigel goes under center. And they're going to go hand off Jama. He comes over the right side. He's going to be brought down there. Mandan player slow and getting up as Alec Martell makes a stop there for Mandan. Clock winds to 25 seconds. Reminder, we are going to have our Moonlight Home Improvement halftime show coming up in about 17 seconds.
And they don't need to run a play, but see if they take a shot.
Weigel goes under center. Hands off Jama, goes over the left side, and he's across the 25, and that's going to end the opening half of play here from the Sanford Sports Complex. As we turn to our Moonlight Home Improvement halftime show at the break on the B&C Bank scoreboard, Legacy 20, Mandan 0. We'll be back with our halftime activities after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Welcome back to our Moonlight Home Improvement halftime show. Moonlight Home Improvement is your home renovation specialist in the Magic City. Been putting off the basement, kitchen, bathroom, any interior renovation. Now is the time to book your free estimate with MHI. Mention PSP Network and get up to 10% off on your projects. Call Drew at 701-721-4612 or head to moonlighthomeimprovement.com as we are at halftime 20-0. Josh, the Sabres lead on the BNC Bank scoreboard. We've got all-inclusive football game going on down here?
Oh, yeah. We got some superstars out here tonight.
Yeah, we
awesome.
do. Look at that. It's always fun to see what these kids can bring. They got a short little field there. Oh, boy. If I had a roster, I'd give you a play-by-play call this one, but I don't. But Josh, first half, Legacy, a couple of big plays there. That big pass from Weigel to Sanford got things started, and then the second touchdown of the game. That was Mandan was moving the football, and it was just a big interception return there by Juleson to set up the 5-yard run by Jama, and then just one score in that second half. So overall, I feel like Mandan has played a pretty decent football game, but they just cannot finish the drives that they need to finish in a game like this.
Yeah, they've moved the ball offensively, and done it multiple ways. They've ran the football, they've thrown it. The interception, the pick, that's a big turning point in that game, because all of a sudden you're driving, you're going to go in to tie the game, and it goes boom. Right now we're 14-0. Now we're down to a really good football team. And you got to tip your hat to Legacy defense. They've given up some yards, but when they got in the red zone, they hunker down and keep them out and have kept the shutout alive that way.
Yeah, and like you said, on the Legacy side, they've done a pretty good job offensively as well. But I think that Mandan defense, Mandan's problem, as we touched in the pregame, is that they've given up a lot of points this year in the first half to their opponent. They kept Legacy to 20. Legacy comes in here averaging 33.5 on the season. I mean, they're halfway there. But overall, I just thought Mandan is right. Mandan's just got to get something figured out. And more importantly, we'll see what the health is of their quarterback here coming up in this second half.
Yeah, they bring in Rhinus, and he did a nice job while he was in there. Unfortunately, just couldn't capitalize on the two times down in the red zone. But, Mandan's just got to find a way to finish a drive. And if you're Legacy, you kind of got to keep doing what you're doing. Get your athletes the ball in space, but take care of the football. That's probably been the biggest you want to consider yourself a championship-type team late in the season, you got to take care of the football.
Well, as we mentioned, folks, lots of football going on here Friday night. As you can see there, Century and Bismarck are going at it at the Community Bowl, MD Resource Community Bowl at the end of the first half there. That one's a dandy. That's all tied up at 7. Minot High leads Williston 14-0 up in Williston. Horace over Shanley 19-7. That one's midway through the second half. Cheyenne leads West Fargo at the start of the second period 7-0. And Davies is all over Fargo North 17-0 in that opening half. So we'll have everything determined tonight as to what the seeding will be. And again, a reminder, tomorrow on the PSP Network, we're going to have the opening round of the 11A football march to the Fargo Dome, as Velvet Drake Animus Garrison will host Southern McLean. And also Ray Powers Lake will go on the road to the Killdeer Cowboys. And you can see all that action right here on the PSP Network tomorrow. And then we go into next week. Well, just stay tuned for all of our social media platforms. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those social media platforms will have announcements of our upcoming schedule for next week, as the playoffs will be in full tilt, as the AAA will start their march to the Fargo Dome next Friday as well. And we'll have all what coverage the PSP Network will be bringing you. So stay tuned to all of our social media platforms, also on the website as well. We're at halftime here, where the Sabres on senior night, they lead the Mandan Braves by 20, a score of 20-0. Our Moonlight Home Improvement halftime show rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Well, welcome back to the Sanford Sports Complex. Josh Cattell, Scott Woodmansey with you. Glad to have you aboard right here on the PSP Network as we're at halftime, 20-0. The Sabres lead it over the Mandan Braves. Give you a couple scores on the AA side of things. In the East, Wahpeton leads South 12-7. St. Mary's and Jamestown tied at 6 at the end of 1. Devils Lake leads Watford City 14-6. Oh, St. Mary's and Jamestown. St. Mary's just scored 13-12. Devils Lake leads Watford 14-6 late in the second half there. Central in a inter-city rivalry leads Red River 13-6. And Kindred, the number 2 and the number 4 teams in the state, leads Central Cass by a score of 14-0. Minot North leads Dickinson 8-0. That one just underway out in Dickinson. So all the action underway here tonight. And Josh, if you're the Mandan Braves, I mean, and your head coach Todd Sheldon, what's your message to your kids in the locker room at halftime as you come out here, knowing that you got to get 20? You're not going to get it all to one shot. We got to get it back, but what's your message to them?
Yeah, there's no 20-point play, so you got to do it. You got to be consistent. You got to take care of the football. Offensively, they're moving the ball. You got to continue to move the ball and do what you're doing that way. Keep getting it into Wentz's hand. Keep getting it into what's the running back? Kirky's hands. You got to get those guys to get involved and keep them going. But you got to score points and finish drives off. And then defensively, we've got to find a way to try to get the ball back and try to get stops and quick 3-and-outs and not let this high-powered Legacy offense take over this game.
Yeah, and then the Legacy Sabres, I mean, I think if you're Chris Clements, the message is, guys, just keep doing what we're doing. And we're too good of a team. We're too veteran. I'm not going to say good. We're too veteran of a football team to be having the penalties that we're having this late in the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And going into every week from here on out, everything amplifies, right? Everything, the magnifying glass comes out and everything gets a little bit more detail-oriented. And, that's the kind of things you got to correct here. And the other thing, you're up 20-0. Don't get lulled to sleep by this game. Go finish this game off strong. Set the tempo going into the playoffs.
Yeah, that's exactly what you got to do. One other thing we might want to tell you folks about is it's the Student Section Bring the Noise Award, brought to you in part by BSN Sports. As tag us on Instagram, Facebook with your student section, and you can win the Bring the Noise Award as BSN Sports creates exclusive personalized solutions for North Dakota High School and collegiate programs, from custom equipment, uniforms, and coaches apparel to fan wear, branding, and more. They do it all. Contact your local BSN sales pro throughout the state of North Dakota. As both teams are making their way back out on the field, we'll take another timeout on our Moonlight Home Improvement halftime show. Hey, Moonlight Home Improvement, they're your home renovation specialists in the Magic City. If you've been putting off the basement, kitchen, bathroom, or any of that interior renovation, now is the time to book your free estimate with MHI. If you mention the PSP Network, get 10% off that final bill once it comes due. Call Drew now, 701-721-4612, or head to moonlighthomeimprovement.com. We'll take our final timeout. We come back. We've got two more quarters to go in this one, and that will conclude the regular season. Legacy leads 20-0 at the break. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Mandan State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Mandan State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Well, welcome back to the Sanford Sports Complex as we turn to the second half action here. Also, folks, hey, remember, vote each week for the PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Nominees will be posted on social media each Monday with a winner announced on Thursday. The Player Performance of the Week is sponsored in part by the Aggie Foundation. Learn about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Big thanks to the Aggie Foundation for their sponsorship of the PSP Network and for all that they do.
One big round of applause for all the senior members of our Legacy Sabre Band.
Legacy Sabre Band seniors getting recognized here tonight as we are just about ready for second half action as the Sabres will receive to start the second half. And it's the final 24 minutes of the regular season for both these two teams. And as we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, the winner of this game will be the 3 seed. The loser of this game will be the 4 seed going into next week. Both teams will be on the road. And both those two teams, there's no geological knowledge needed to be involved here, though both those teams will be in the Fargo-Moorhead area.
Yes, they will.
It's just a matter of what area of the Fargo-Moorhead area that they will be in.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, the nice part is the way that it's set up now with those non-conference games to start. You got some familiarity with those teams you're going to play to. So I'm excited for this playoffs. I'm glad we're back to East and West.
So here we go as Tyler Moe kicks it off, and it's going to be a short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds as they didn't want to kick it to number 14. As we said, he took one to the house from 100 yards last week. And so that one goes out of bounds, and that's where the Sabres will start 1st and 10.
I like it. A little onside kick.
40-yard line. Yeah.
Trying to get the ball right away. Mandan comes out with a little surprise onside, and just ball bounced just a little too far for the widest guy to get.
So here come the Sabres as their first possession of the second half as Brody Weigel goes out of the shotgun. Weigel back to pass, looks left, he's got a man, caught. Juleson turns upfield, 50, 45, makes a mad miss at the 40, 35, and still on his feet is Jack Juleson, and just like that, a quick hitter there for the Legacy Sabres.
Yeah, if you're Legacy right now, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel, man. They're going to continue to give you, soft coverage out there, take the hitch, and get it out in his hands, and obviously we can see what he does when he gets the ball in his hands.
So big play there, 35-yard gain, and now that'll bring up the Sabres 1st and 10 in Mandan territory from the Braves' 35-yard line. Weigel sends 2 receivers to his right, slot to his left. Jama stands right alongside his quarterback, Brody Weigel. They hand off. Jama coming right, and he had to slip out of some tackles there. But that was a hard yard to gain there as Alec Martell coming in, as you will see there. I think they said Gigi on the tackle as well, but so it'll be 2nd down and 9, a hard yard there by Yusuf Jama.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with Alec Martell tonight. He's done a nice job running down the line of scrimmage, getting guys from behind, filling gaps fast. Good linebacker, good player there.
2nd down and 9 now for the Sabres from the Braves 34. Weigel flushed out of the pocket. Weigel, he's going to let one fly. He's got a man wide open. That's Jordan at the 10. Jordan spins his way down to the 5, and that's going to be 1st and goal to go for the Legacy Sabres as Wes Jordan found himself wide open. And there you see it right there, and that's going to be a 1st and goal to go inside the Serve Pro red zone. They're going to spot it at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, nice job there by Weigel, not giving up on the play, staying in the pocket, had enough time to find the open receiver and deliver the football.
This time Weigel goes under center. Split backs behind him. They hand off Jama. He goes right, cuts up the middle, and Jama gets a couple. He's down to about the 4-yard line. Goes Yusuf Jama, and where he's corralled down there. Martell again on the stop for the Braves. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go from the 4-yard line.
You know, the one thing, if you're Mandan, you got to be pretty happy with how you've defended the run tonight. Now,
yeah.
Obviously, they've given up some big plays and some different things in the pass game, but holding Jama to minimal gains is a big feat in itself.
This time Jama split backs again. Behind Weigel, Jama. They give it to the dive back, and on the carry there for the Sabres, that was Ben Gilbertson in there at the fullback spot. Gilby getting a little run. Now we've got an injured Sabre on the field as they're going to tend to him, and that's going to lead us into a little timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
To introduce the fabulous edition of the Master Spas line, including the phenomenal Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools, swim spas, and saunas. Come see for yourself the outstanding lineup of Master Spas, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas, exclusively at Magic City Home Leisure.
Just a little ring of the bell there for Jack Mitchell as he comes off the field. The left guard for the Sabres now. 3rd down and goal to go now for Legacy. Weigel under center. Weigel trying to get to the edge. He looks out in the flat. He's got a man. That's Jama. Jama, he can't get. Oh, and he falls into the end zone. Yusuf Jama. And he tried to keep his balance as he got near the goal line, and he did just long enough to dive in at the end. And Jama on a 4-yard touchdown pass tacks on 6 more for the Sabres.
Yeah, good play design there. They've lined up in that formation a few times in the short yardage, and this time they just leaked Jama out into the flat, and another touchdown for Jama.
Fricky on to attempt the extra point for the Sabres. Snap, hold, kick is up. He missed his last one, but not this one. It's good. So at the 9:17 mark at quarter number 3, the Sabres extend their lead. They lead it on the BNC Bank scoreboard 27-0. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Well, folks, at the end of this one, we'll have our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom in Shots Crossroads. Your post-game headquarters, order online at shotscrossroads.com. We'll also have our Sport Clips MVP of the game, and we'll have our Spas, etc. move of the game. All of that at the conclusion of this one. Well, Fricky to kick it away. Kavion Lanier back to receive it. Low line drive kick, squiv kick on the ground, picked up there at the 25, 30, 35, and out near, not quite to the 35. That was
Lanier.
I don't think, was that Lanier on the return there? Yeah, it looked like somebody else, but we'll give it to Kavion Lanier on the return. So the Braves will have it 1st and 10 as they spot it at the 34-yard line and they're going to, as Renes is going to be the quarterback, he's going to continue to operate back there for Carlson, as I'm sure they're saying, you know what, we got to play next week as well. We're going to let him heal, and here comes on the move there is Kirky on a big run there over the left side. He was juking, jiving, and shaking and baking was Nupa Kirky. Take a look at this hard run here by the young man for the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, talk about another guy gets behind his pads, falls forward, big physical runner.
Gain of 9, and Renes hands off Kirky again up the middle. Oh, and he was met, but not before he had the first down. Braden Lean in there as we take a look at this as Kirky was met, but he got the first down, and then he got blown up. Actually spun around and was able to pick up the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Braves 40-yard line. They trail 27-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 8:27 left to go here in quarter number 3. Renes, the quarterback. Twins left, Twins right. Renes back to pass. Looks right, fires underneath, and it's going to be caught out in the flat. That is going to be Hopfoff. And Hopfoff having himself a nice evening tonight. He's going to catch it at the midfield stripe and go out of bounds. But a good throw there by Renes.
Yeah, I've been pretty impressed with Renes. Comes in cold off the sideline, and he just steps right into the roll. And he's been pretty accurate throwing the football. And, so far so good.
Here's Hopfoff this time on the reverse, trying to get to the edge. Good pursuit by the Sabres, and he's not going to quite get there as he was driven down there by Lean. And good pursuit that time as we look at that on a Ryan Family Dealership replay there by the Sabres.
Yeah, I really like Lean's ability to pursue the ball, run down the line, tackle for minimum gain. He's your typical middle linebacker.
3rd down and 5 now for the Braves right at the midfield stripe. Renes, he's going to keep it, goes over the right side, eludes one tackle. It appears he's going to be short, maybe by about 2 yards as he's down to the 47-yard line of the Sabres. Ruckstead in there making the stop for the Sabres, so it'll be 4th down and 2. And I guess you say if you're Todd Sheldon, why not, huh?
You're going for it from this point. You got to score points.
So Renes looks to the sideline. 16 on the play clock. Renes back to pass. Looks across the middle, and it's going to be broken up.
Oh, we got a flag.
Oh.
Maybe got there a little too early as far as the back judge viewed it.
And Bennett Lawn is going to be the guilty party there as that one was close.
And good break for Mandan.
Yep, Mandan
needed the chains, get a chance to keep this drive alive.
Mandan needed something to happen, and it did there. So now they have it 1st and 10 now. They spot at the 33 of the Sabres. Kirky up the middle, cuts right, jumps a tackle, and he continues. He gallops across the 25 down to about the 23-yard line, goes Nupa Kirky. Another hard run there by Nupa Kirky.
Yeah, he's starting to get it going for Mandan right now, and I think you just keep giving that guy the ball, see what he can do, and see if you can find a way to, especially once you get in the red zone, right? They've had some issues down there. Maybe he can get you past that goal line.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 as here's Kirky again. Goes right, cuts back left. He's got the first down as he's down to the 20 as Lean again makes another stop there from his middle linebacker spot for the Sabres.
And he's getting his work cut out for him on this drive. And, here, big sub in here now for Legacy. I like how they've played a lot of guys on the defense side of the ball. They've been rotating guys in and out, and that's a great advantage to have as you get to the late in the season.
1st down and 10 from the Serpro red zone. Kirky straight up the middle, moves the pile forward across the 15, all the way down to the 12 or 13-yard line goes Nupa Kirky.
Yeah, nice job getting behind Nathan Volk and Dante Burdine there, and, nice job.
And now we've got an injured Brave on the field, and that's going to lead us Oh, nope. Oh, that's Kirky, as he's going to get up right away. It might just be a cramp as that Kirky walks off the sideline.
You kind of got to talk as a coach here now. You know, at what point do you go, all right, next week might be more important? You know, both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more on that, and it's, you know, particularly now with Kirky going to the sideline. I mean, you got Carlson, you got Kirky both on the sideline, and at what point, like you said, it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, clearly, we're not going to see Carlson the rest of the night.
Right.
Will we see Kirky the rest of the night will be the question.
And you don't want to, you know, it's still competitive. You still want to go out and win. There's still a lot on the line, but there is going to be a point of no return, right?
Aiden Buttman will be the running back now, replacing Kirky as Renas back to pass, looks left. He's flushed out, rolling left, sets, he fires, throws it up into the corner. It's going to be incomplete. Boy, there was 4 black and gold jerseys, and there was 2 white jerseys in that corner there.
Yeah, going into the short side, nice job by Legacy defense, just keeping good eyes at the quarterback, keeping their good relationship with the wide receiver, nowhere to throw the football.
So now it brings up a 3rd down and 4. Clock stops with 5:47 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard, 27-0. They hand off Buttman over the right side. Buttman's got some room, and I think he did get the first down. As he did, they're going to move the chain, so it's going to be 1st and goal to go, as you'll see Buttman with a positive carry there as he crosses the 10, and now it's 1st down and goal to go for the Braves from the Sabre 8-yard line. Here's Renas back to pass, looks, throws a quick hitter. That's Bosch. Bosch on the move, and he's going to be brought down at the 5, so they're going to give him a gain of 3 there as Braden Bosch.
Yeah, interesting. They're having a little success here, and, the one guy they haven't, who's been a weapon for them, tonight, Daniel Wentz, has not got the ball yet.
Here's Buttman straight up the middle. He's going to be stopped there. So now it'll be 3rd down and goal to go. They're going to spot it at the 3.
3rd and goal from the 2.
Nope, they're going to say it's at the 2. So Mandan trying to get on the board here. 3rd and goal. We'll see what the Sabres can bring here. Renas going left, and Renas is going to be ripped down on a big defensive stop there. That was Gleich, the nose guard in there. Also Glovich in there. Gilbertson in there as well. And now it'll be 4th down and goal to go as the Sabre faithful rises up.
Yeah, again, you wonder if you got to look for Wentz here on this 3rd down opportunity.
Yeah, they're going to look for him. And, oh, what a play. That's going to be an interception. Picked off in the corner there. Josh Link on a great defensive play in the corner of the end zone for the Sabres.
Nice play. I wonder where they're going to spot it. Was he in the end zone, or are they're going to put it on the 1-yard line, I think. So Legacy backs against the wall here now, but great defensive stand by the Legacy defense.
Yeah, how about the Link boys tonight getting some action, playing a little, making some things happen for the Legacy Sabres.
It's a good option when you just bring out all these 6'2", 6'3" corners and wide receivers. I mean, they're all over this Legacy roster.
Well, here come the Sabres as they've got to go 99 yards as they lead at 27-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Deep in his own end zone, Weigel's going to work out of the gun. Brave show blitz. He throws a quick hitter out in the flat. Caught. That appears to be Bennett Lawn on the far side. I believe it is. Yep, it is, as he's got some room out to the 7-yard line. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Ryan Family Dealerships. The commitment and respect for their customers is strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations of Minot Wilson or shop online at driveryan.com. And BNC National Bank, locations throughout North Dakota, Minnesota, Arizona. BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.com. Bank. Here's Weigel back to pass again. He's looking right. He's in trouble. He throws it underneath. He's got a man, the big tight end there.
That's illegal. That looks like
is that
75.
Oh, is that 75? Yes, it is. How about
there's the flag. Yeah, there.
Lincoln Lamar getting himself a reception. How about that?
He's going to be asking for that 85 jersey next week, I think. Hey, Coach, you see those hands? One hand, pause it. I think Coach would say probably turn around and block. That wasn't for
now,
you.
What's the call on this?
Illegal touch.
Is it? It's not a loss of down, is it?
It's going to be half the distance to the goal. I don't think. Yeah, they'll replay second down.
Okay.
Oh, no. Loss of down. So it's like an intentional.
It is. It's like an intentional grounding then. Okay. So a loss of down. So now it'll be, well, they got third over there. They got 3rd and 7 now. Here we go. Here's Jama on the run. Jama's trying to get to the edge. He turns upfield, misses a tackle, and Jama gets it all the way out near the 20-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Sabre first down.
Yeah, that's the first time for a while we've seen him get outside, get an edge on the defense, and Mandan just losing contain there on him. And first down, good run by Legacy.
Nifty run there by Yusuf Jama. And the drive stays alive for the Sabres. They lead 27-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Brody Weigel, Twins left. Jama stands alongside him. Oh, here comes Jordan on a reverse. Jordan over the left side, 25. Trying to get the edge, spins. He's got hit at the 30, 35, and he's out of bounds. On a nifty move there as Jordan getting a lot of action tonight here for the Sabres. As you'll see, a nice cutback move here by Jordan, and he picks up some positive yards there for the Sabres.
Yeah, good play call there. You know, we've done a couple games with Legacy now. They do that outside run, outside run, and then come back with the counter with the wing guy. And nice run there by Jordan.
So first down and 10 now from the Sabre 41-yard line. Brody Weigel, the senior quarterback, out of the shotgun. Fakes to Jama, throws out in the flat. Juleson in space. He's dangerous, looking for a block. Got one, slips a tackle. 45, 40 down the far sideline. And out of bounds goes Jack Juleson. Boy, is he dangerous in space.
Yeah, he's tough. You know, one, he's got the ability to a little wiggle and he can make you miss, but he's also a big, strong kid that can run through arm tackles. And, yeah, he's a weapon. And nice job there by Brody Weigel getting it out to him and seeing that pre-snap.
As another first down, so it'll be first down and 10 from the Mandan 40-yard line. Here's Brody Weigel. They motion Bennett Lawn right to left. Weigel, hands up. Jama coming right, cuts back inside. Jama's got room. He's across the 35, and he's down to the 33-yard line. Goes Yusuf Jama.
Yeah, nice job there. Again, we've talked about it tonight, but his patience sees it. Once it's time to make a decision to put his foot in the ground, it's one cut and go, and big gain on first down.
Yeah,
there.
Gain of 8. It'll be second down and 2 now for the Sabres. Weigel, handoff, Jama right up the middle, and he's across the 30. He falls forward down to the 28-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
If your coach comments right now, this is a statement drive. This is kind of a, hey, we started on our 1-yard line.
Yeah.
We're going to go take a big chunk out of this third quarter away.
Down to 125.
You know, and obviously right now you want to finish the drive. But so far, Legacy making a statement right now.
First down and 10 now for the Sabres from the Mandan 28-yard line. Weigel, receivers left and right of him. Juleson, wide right. Weigel rolling to his left. Weigel on the move, trying to get to the edge. Turns the corner and out of bounds he goes. He's run out of bounds on that far sideline by Jacob Rassett. Gain of a few there for Brody Weigel.
Nice job by Weigel there. I think the snap was a little bit off to his left, and I don't think that was the intended play, but making something out of nothing there and preventing a negative play.
So clock stops with 1:02 to go, and Josh, you made a great analogy there, just about the drive and the time that they've just taken off, and that's one thing that Mandan can ill afford to lose is the time right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, this just tells you, a good football team is going to be able to, this 4-minute style of offense, take the clock, keep moving the chains.
Juleson out in space. Juleson, little wiggle move, slips one tackle, trying to move some more, but he's not going to. He's going to be brought down. A good open field tackle there. That was made by Cooper Anderson. There you see it on the Ryan Family Dealership replay. And gets about 3 there on the reception. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 with about 25 seconds to play here on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Weigel out of the gun. Weigel back to pass, straight drop, looks across the middle. Oh, and he underthrows Jordan. He had Jordan wide open.
He wants that one back.
Yes, he does.
He knew it the moment it left his hands that it wasn't getting there. And, not every day, not every play you get a guy running down the middle wide open. Those ones will keep you up at night.
And Jordan is the one that wanted it more. I had 6.
Yeah,
Brody, I had 6.
He'll be telling them about that in the locker room. Those receivers don't forget those.
No,
ones.
I'm sure they don't. Here we go on 4th down and 6 now from the 24. Sabres going to go for it. Weigel out of the gun. Twins left, Juleson right. They fired Juleson. Oh, that was deflected.
Yeah, went through the hands of number 8. That's Cooper Anderson. And then, just too hot for Juleson to catch. So good stop by Mandan. Get it out of there and give up no points.
And that's going to end. No, it's not. We're going to have 10 seconds left to go in this one here. Give you an update from the MD Resource Community Bowl as the Patriots have taken the lead as they lead 14-7 with about 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter over there.
4th.
Is it the 4th?
Yeah.
Oh, it is the 4th quarter. That was a quick. That's a quick game over there.
A lot of running the football, I'd imagine, in that slobber knocker.
So here come the Mandan Braves now as they will have it 1st and 10. Renas. Oh, and Renas is buried as he let that one go.
Yeah, 6'7". Who's that?
Big number 67 for the Sabres. Came in there and got Renas from the backside.
Hit on the play by number 6'7", Aiden Berg.
That's the deal now with the kids, right? 6'7", and
6'7",
say. The whole crowd went crazy.
6'7",
The announcer even gave it to him.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. Renas. Here comes another blitz. Ooh, and that one.
Great
what
catch.
A pass there. What a catch there. As that was Braden Bosch on a great catch there and a great throw by Rassett.
Yeah, great throw. He took one right in the chin there as he delivered the strike.
I didn't miss that one. Dang it.
But, yeah, great catch. And it looks like we're going to the 4th quarter.
Yep, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter of play on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As we turn to the final 12, it's Legacy 27, Mandan 0. Back with the 4th and final quarter after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Well, 12 minutes to go in this one here. The Sabres lead 27-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As Cale Renas at quarterback. They give it to, that's Jamari Birch. I believe that was number 6 there.
No, number 5.
No, that was, that's Kirky back in there. Okay, Kirky's back in there. Yeah, it is.
Fans.
Nupa Kirky, sorry folks, I missed that one. Is Kirky back in there on 2nd and 4? He gets it straight up the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down. Take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replays. You see Nupa Kirky back in the ball game. As you said, what a good sign there.
Yeah, he just kind of carves his way through there on that inside zone.
Slices and dices.
Kind of gallops a little bit, and gets a good positive gain.
Renus looks to the sideline to see what the coaching staff wants. And now he ready, snap, handoff Kirky. Kirky jukes and jives his way, and he's up the middle, and he's down to the 20, falls forward to the 19-yard line as he's inside the Serve Pro Red Zone 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup, restoration. It's Serve Pro. Excuse me.
We'll see if Mandan can capitalize in the red zone this time. They've been down here 3 or 4 times and just have, and
a jump ball there. That was underthrown to the intended receiver. That was Wentz. And over there on the coverage there was Bennett Lawn.
Yeah, nice play from his safety position. Ball hung up in the air a little bit and just about makes a big turnover there.
Yeah, and Bennett Lawn thought he may have had an interception.
There's been a couple close calls. Those DBs are quite the ball hawks.
Here's Kirky, and he's going to be tripped up for little or no gain, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. 10-17 to go in the contest.
4164722 4164. If you have the winning ticket, please come to the press box.
So 3rd down and 9 for the Braves inside the Serve Pro red zone of the Sabres. Renus back to pass, looks left, throws it. Here's Wentz on the comeback. He dropped it, and it's going to be incomplete, so that'll bring up a 4th down and 9 now for Mandan.
Yeah, try to go back to that tunnel screen, and ball's just a little behind Wentz there, wasn't able to haul it in. And now if you're Legacy, let's see if they can get another red zone stop here on 4th and 9.
So 4th down and 9. A reminder, we will have our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report. We'll also have our Spas Etc. move of the game and our Sport Clips player of our MVP of the game. Here's Renus into the right corner. He's got Wentz out there.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Play.
What a catch there by Daniel Wentz. Oh, my.
Yeah, good coverage there by Josh Link, but just a better throw and better catch there by our guy Wentz. He's had a heck of a night.
Daniel Wentz in the corner of the end zone. What a great catch there. And the Braves finally get on the board at the 9:51 mark of the 4th quarter. Extra point is up, and extra point is no good. So, 9:51 to go here on the BC Bank scoreboard. Legacy 27. Mandan 6 back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week, powered by the Aggie Foundation and Mandan State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to
Palmer. He's nasty with this. Rolls out to the right, looking deep and picked off. Interception. Beautiful.
Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. And watch for next week's PSP Network Player Performance of the Week, powered by the Aggie Foundation and Mandan State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
Well, might see an onside kick here as getting ready to kick it away will be Tyler Moe. And there it is.
It's got to go 10 yards.
Oh, and I think it may have.
They're going to say he touched it before it covered 10 yards.
Here we see it on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Ooh.
Looked like he might have touched it a little hair early.
That was close.
Pretty good execution there by that Mandan special teams. That's the second onside we've seen.
So that's going to move the Sabres starting position.
Legacy will start 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line of Mandan.
Weigel out of the shotgun, back to pass. He's got a man across the middle. That's Lawn. Oh, they're going to throw a flag on that one. Boy, I thought that was great coverage there by Kavion Lanier in the backside.
Yeah, good play. Maybe.
Oh, that was Jackson Drankson. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe got a little grabby with his offhand. But, yeah, it looked like he played the ball fairly well. But the guy has a better view than we do up here.
That's right. You're exactly right. So Legacy goes for a big play, and Mandan gets called for a PI, and so that's going to move the ball down to the 29-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10 as Brody Weigel. Jama with the handoff, and he's going to be buried right at, and he may have lost a yard back at the 30.
Little amoeba defense there by Mandan. They were trying to get lined up, and you got guys moving all over the place. And, old linemen don't like that. They want to see the picture and know who they're hitting, but Mandan with a good stop on 1st down.
Clock winds to 9:22. 2nd down and 10 for the Sabres. Josh, you're going to have to come up with an MVP of the game, and we don't have a wireless, so we're going to have to go track them down and bring them up here. How about that? How's that sound for you?
Perfect. We all know we don't want me doing the interviews, so that's perfect.
Yusuf Jama on the carry over the left side and gets it down to the 24-yard line.
Got another injury, it looks like.
Mandan player down, and with that in mind, we're going to take a First National Bank and Trust timeout. 8:52 to go in this one. Legacy 27, Mandan 6, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Well, 27-6 as good to see the Braves injured player off the field.
GMC, BNI Cole, Acme Rents, and Prairie View Landscaping.
So here come the Sabres now on 3rd down and 5 from the Mandan 24-yard line, just outside the ServPro red zone. Brody Weigel throwing a couple touchdown passes tonight. Had himself a good night. Back to pass. Weigel looks left, fires. He's got a man, Juleson, out in the flat. Juleson makes a move at the 15. Still on his feet, and forward progress is going to stop him right there. But quick hitter there to Juleson, and Juleson trying to work for the yak yards, but good pursuit there by the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, and that one's just been there all night, and you got to tip your cap to, Brody Weigel. They're going to give it to you, take it, get it to your guy out in space, and Mandan's got a game plan. They're keeping everybody in front of them. They're doing their job and trying not to, bend but don't break in the red zone.
Here's Jama on the carry, and he's going to get a couple.
Yusuf Jama on the carry.
On the stop there for Mandan, that was
Braden Bosch.
Bosch. It looked like Ekstrom was in there too. Nope, not Ekstrom. I stand corrected. 7:59 to play here. Second down and 10. They're going to say no gain there for Yusuf Jama. Julson goes wide right. Wide left go or split to the short side is Braxton Ruff. Weigel out of the gun. Hands off. Jama going right, trying to get the edge. Cuts back inside, and he's going to be swarmed under there. Take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Nice job there by, I think it was Rassett. Jacob Rassett there contains it, keeps it inside, and they get it down for a minimal gain.
So 3rd down and 7 now for the Sabres. Third down and 7. And Mandan appears we're going to get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field, and we are. 7 minutes to go. Legacy 27, Mandan 6, and the BNC Bank scoreboard back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Piano Studio. Photo fun by Rick.
Reminder, we'll have our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads post-game report. Also, our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with a hairstylist today at sportclips.com. Locations, 2 locations in Bismarck, located in Minot as well. That's Sport Clips. Here we go on 3rd down and 7. They throw it out in the flat. Julson on the catch, and he dives down to the 5.
It looked like his knee was down when he caught it, but regardless, short of the first down. So
Kavion Lanier on the stop. Ooh, Bismarck High a point away from tying it up as they went a long ways for that one. Off a missed 50-yard field goal. Here's 4th down and 1. Weigel goes under center. He goes over the right side. That's a first down. And it'll be 1st and goal to go now for the Sabres.
It's enough for a legacy first down. It'll be 1st and goal, Sabres.
Well, and a revolting development over in the MD Resource Community Bowl. Extra point was blocked. Century leads it by 1 at 14-13. You can check that one out on the PSP Network. Todd Domrey's, Roger Thomas with the call on that one. We've got a 1st and goal to go here from the 4-yard line. Weigel goes under center. Split backs behind him. Weigel, long snap count. Hands off. Gilbertson trying to get the outside. Oh, and he's going to be brought down, knifed down behind the backfield there. That was Carver Brown.
Jackson Dragson.
Oh, Jackson Dragson making the stop there. As a good play there as Gilbertson tried to get to the edge, and he couldn't get there. So it's a loss of 2 all the way back to the 6-yard line. So 2nd and goal to go from the 6. Clock winds to 5:22. Brody Weigel, now he's going to work out of the gun. Jama standing to his left, trips to his left, to Weigel's left, and now we're going to have
timeout.
We're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the field. 5:07 to go in this one. Legacy 27, Mandan 6, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, at the conclusion of this one, we'll also have our Spas Etc. move of the game. It's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop into Spas Etc. You'll find a massive inventory, a next-level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. It's Spas Etc. Here we go on 2nd down and 6 for the Sabres. Music gets turned off. Weigel out of the gun. Weigel fires over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, that was Bennett Lawn, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal to go from the 6.
Yeah, try to fit one in a tight window there. And
Skolsky breaks that one up.
Yeah, just lucky to have that ball back in your hands. It was a little high, so it was a good throw there. Only his guy could catch it. Again, another beauty to have those big, tall receivers.
Yeah. So 3rd down and goal to go from the 6 now for the Sabres. Only score of both teams have scored a touchdown in this second half. Weigel back to pass, looks in the flat. Juleson in space, caught, turns upfield, in the end zone, touchdown. Jack Juleson from 6 yards out. Weigel throws his 4th touchdown of the night.
Yeah, just a little bubble screen. They had 2-on-2, and Juleson has to make the 3rd guy miss, and he does, and that's a touchdown legacy.
33-6 as Jack Juleson on a 6-yard touchdown catch from Brody Weigel at the 4:54 mark of the 4th quarter. Fricky's extra point is up, and it is good. 4:54 to go. Legacy in command. They lead 34-6 in the BNC Bank scoreboard. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Relax, Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs, and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Well, 6-yard pitch and catch. Extra point by Mr. Fricky. And that makes the score 34-6 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Jackson Drenkson back to receive. That's Kavion Lanier on the run at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And down to the 36-yard line goes Kavion Lanier on the return. And that's where Mandan will take over, 1st and 10. Needing a whole bunch with a short period of time to do so.
Yeah, right now it's okay. How do we get out of here and go get ready for the next week? If you're Mandan and Legacy, just let's make sure we get out of here healthy as we can be and look forward to the next week.
Yep. So here comes the Braves, led by their quarterback, Cale Renis. They'll have it 1st down and 10. From their own 35. Ooh, here, right up the middle.
See ya.
And a big run there all the way to the house.
27. Brandon Baker.
Brandon Baker takes one to the house.
Tell you what, when he got in space, he was shot out of a cannon. He ran by everybody. I don't think anybody even got his flag if he was wearing them.
Brandon Baker goes 65 yards for a score, and Mandan puts on 6 more. I didn't even see Brandon Baker in there.
Neither did Legacy. It was a flash. He went right by him.
Brandon Baker, a 65-yard TD run. And the 2-point conversion is going to be no good. So, 4:39 to go. Mandan counters. Legacy leads 34-12. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
As a group of people living in the same place
for sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Well, Brandon Baker .5'10", 155-pound running back for the Braves. Comes in, 1 carry, 65 yards, and it's for 6. 2-point conversion, no good, and it's 24-12 on the BNC Bank scoreboard, and I'm guessing here comes another onside kick as the hands team is in there for Legacy.
Mandan's getting all their onside kick opportunities in there. We've got the long one to the field. They had the surprise onside. Now we're going traditional.
Oh, now we got to
reset the play clock.
Yep.
Fair catch it. Yep.
Yep, and on that fair catch for Legacy, that was Griffin Zins on the fair catch. So now the Sabres will have it.
On the return catch for the Sabres, Legacy will start. Good field position on their own 41-yard line.
They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, nice heads-up play there by, you can only practice some of those situations so many times. We've seen some really cool, unique special teams plays tonight.
Yeah.
The guy laying out of bounds and then touching the ball to get the illegal kick, and then there you got the onside kick by the hands team. And
boy, as an old football coach, that's one you're going to be talking about.
That one I'm going to talk about. That one, that's my highlight. That's my move of the game right there.
So here comes the Sabres is Weigel, and they hand that one off in there for, that was Cole Bauman on the carry there for the Sabres.
That's how you know you're a nerd. When you're a nerd about something. I'm nerding out about that. That's pretty good stuff. I like it.
Oh, who would ever thought that, huh?
Just depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, that's true. As now, I think Chris Clements has gone to some of his backups. See if that's Weigel still in there at quarterback.
Yeah,
it's hard. Is he still in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Juleson's still in there. Jama just not in there, as we said, in there for Legacy. That is Cole Bauman. Here's Weigel. Weigel hands up. Bauman comes left, cuts inside, and he's ripped down, knife down there on a nice play by the Mandan Braves.
Yeah, Alec Martell, he's shown up quite a bit tonight. He's had a good game on that side of the football, and unfortunately it's just running out of time for this Mandan Brave team.
As Legacy's going to try to keep it probably on the ground as the clock winds to 3:26. Both teams, Mandan still got 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, they got their guys out there. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little aggressive here trying to get the first down.
Bauman coming left, now trying to find room. He cuts upfield, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And there comes a First National Bank and Trust timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:01 to go in the ball game, 34-12. Legacy leads this one. Back after this timeout on the PSB Network.
There's pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
$34-12 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Legacy here trying to fight off the Mandan Braves, who are trying to make an effort to bounce back in this one. As some scores have gone final across the state. Ooh, Horace and Chandler in a battle there. It's 33-26 out east. Davies in command. They lead 34-7. So Jet Heck's going to punt it away.
Ran a fake out of this formation last 2 weeks ago. John was in the up back.
Yeah, now they come up.
No.
Heck, running kick. Ooh, that's a good line drive kick, and that one's going to go all the way out of bounds down at the 14-yard line, but a good line drive kick there by Jet Heck. So Mandan will have it 1st and 10, deep in their own territory, trailing 34-12 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, I don't know if that was if they had a fake there lined up or an option to check into a fake, but Mandan does a good job defending it and making them have to kick the ball, and there you go.
So here come the Mandan Braves. Trailing 34-12 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Cale Renas, the quarterback, he works out of the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking at over the middle, and he's got a man caught there and down at the 35 on the reception there for the Braves. Casper Holcup on the reception. They'll move the chains, clock stops, and then they'll reset it. 2:45 to go. Renas back to pass again, looking right, looking direct in traffic, fires sideline. Ooh, over the head of Wentz. Goes out of bounds. Good defense there on the coverage there for Legacy. That was Jaden Esslinger on the coverage for the Sabres.
Sean Petershik defending for the Sabres. Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, I had Esslinger 16.
That's all right.
Well,
so
he's right here. I think I'm right.
The information you can go with, right?
There's that screen pass. And that's going to go nowhere.
Yeah, defended well that time by Legacy. You know, he's seen it a few times tonight.
Bosch on the reception. Sorry,
yeah.
Josh.
Yeah, I was just saying Legacy's seen that one a few times tonight and handled it pretty good there. And
Griffin Zinn's on the stop for Legacy. Bring up a 3rd down and 6. Clock winds at 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Renas back to pass, looking right. Stop move there by Wentz. Ooh, nice catch there. He goes up high to get it. And forward progress is going to stop and bring him down at the 49-yard line, but good individual effort there by Daniel Wentz.
Yeah, that's goes up and good hand catch. He had to throw that ball high because the linebacker got underneath the receiver, but good throw and catch there for Mandan.
Renas back to pass again. He's going to fire. He does. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver there. That was intended, Casper Holcup, and that's going to fall incomplete. Stop the clock with 1:43 to go in the ball game.
I tell you what, I'm looking at that Wentz kid. I'm gonna try to find him to throw him the ball. He is a talented player.
Yes, he certainly is.
Excited to see him continue to play.
Renas, he's under pressure, eludes it. Now he steps up, fires it downfield to Wentz. Ooh, and Wentz can't get it. It just went too far out of bounds, but Wentz made an effort there.
Yeah, a little scramble, Jill. You know, Cale Renas has been pretty impressed with the sophomore quarterbacks come in here. He's had some moxie. He looks like he's confident running the system and understanding what he needs to do, and he's made some plays, extended some stuff.
And he's got a pretty good arm.
Yeah, he's been accurate, thrown some. Put up a pretty good stat line.
Here he is again, Renas. He's going to throw it down the near side of the jump ball. Wentz, and was he in bounds? No, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Yeah, didn't come down with it.
As Wentz couldn't stay in bounds there. Good throw, though, by Renas again, right where Wentz needed to catch it.
Yeah, there was about
traffic,
3 black jerseys around him, though. I know he gave him the chance to catch that one, but
well, that'll bring up 4th down in the ball game right here.
Yeah, I think Wentz is going to sleep good tonight. He looks tired out there.
Yeah, he comes out of the ball game now, and coming in for him
is Lanier.
Yep, Lanier on the near side. Renas looking, fires over to the sideline, and it's going to be caught. And out of bounds goes Ivan Hopfoff. But Rena's doing a good job of keeping alive. You see that on a Ryan Family Leadership replay.
I think he's short.
So he is short.
First down the other direction.
Yeah, it is. First down Legacy. So about a yard short of the first down, and Legacy now all they got to do is take a couple of knees, and this one will be over.
Yeah, again, though, good throw. I threw it early before the guy came out of his break and just came up a yard short. But, the silver lining for Mandan, hey, you get to play next week. There's still football to be played, and the season's not over.
Yep.
You kind of flush this one and move on, I think.
And now you get the tall task of going to play the number 1 team in the state of North Dakota. But as we say, as I'm sure you say, it's a new season, right?
Chip in a chair, that's all you want, right? Give yourself a chance.
A chip and a chair. I like that one. I don't know if they're going to kneel on this one, as we got a new quarterback in there now for Legacy. And he's going to keep it and come left, slips a tackle, and he's going to be driven backwards, and we're going to get that for you. Is that
Weston Kraft on the
carry.
Weston Kraft, okay.
No game makes it 2nd and 10.
6-foot sophomore, Weston Kraft. As the clock winds down under a minute. Kraft out of the gun.
He's just got to get the game clock under 40, and then this thing will be wrapped up.
Yep. Handoff there for the Sabres. That was Cole Bauman. And that is going to do it, as we're going to go down and try to flag down Brody Weigel. And the Legacy Sabres are going to move to 6-3, and they will be the number 3 seed.
That will be the last play of the game for tonight.
Yeah.
Our final score is Legacy.
As the Legacy Sabres are going to win this one by a final score of 34 to 12, as there is the final 0 on the clock, and this one has gone final from the Sanford Sports Complex. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, the Sabres win it 34-12 over the Mandan Braves. We'll be back with our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report after this timeout.
Is proudly brought to you by social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Can you remember the last time you were certain that your bank had your back or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need? Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair.
Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak, or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Mandan State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow.
Well, welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report as this one has gone final. The Legacy Sabres win it by a score of 34-12. Planning Team Financial Advisor, we're looking for a full-service financial plan and planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Well, as the Sabres win this one by a score of 34-12, a good performance tonight by Weigel with 4 touchdown catches here tonight, and a very impressive performance by Legacy. Mandan, boy, they came with all the effort they could, and they were able to get some points on the board late in the second half, but not enough as the Sabres move their overall record to 6-3. And Mandan drops to 2-7 on the season as the Sabres will be the number 3 seed in the WD or out of the West, and they will travel to Fargo. Who they will play is yet to be determined. Whoa! Look at here, huh? Good work there. Is joining us right now is Brody Weigel. And Brody, hey, first and foremost, congratulations on a nice win tonight.
Thank you.
So last week you last couple weeks, couple of tough losses. I know those are hard to put in the past, but we all know in the football season you can't live in the past. You got to move on to the future. But talk about how you guys and what the message was by Coach Clem coming into this week of practice after that tough loss to Century, the prior tough loss to Bismarck High. What was the message this week to you guys as you prepared for the Mandan Braves?
We knew it was going to be a hard 2 weeks before this. Even now, every week from here on out is going to be a hard week. In the WDA, there's no games off. Like, you got to come to work every single day, and we made a lot of self-inflicted wounds in our 2 losses against the WDA teams.
Yeah, and I think if you look back at that, and you probably say it's maybe some penalties that happened that occurred at bad times that you probably shouldn't be doing this time of the year. You had a couple here tonight, but you guys bounced back. You offensively maybe struggled a little bit tonight. Is that fair to say? I mean, you got out quick, and then you struggled a little bit, but give credit to Mandan. Defensively, they did a good job with you guys.
Yep, they're physical boys. We knew that going into the game. They're guys up front. They're big. They're strong. Like they come to work every day. We knew it was going to be a dogfight, and good thing we got Yusuf Jama on our team because he's a dog. I'm glad I'm playing with him.
Well, you talk about that. I mean, you talk about you and you talk about Yusuf Jama, and then you talk about Jack Juleson. I mean, I tell you what, I mean, it's a matter of you. All you got to do, it appears to Juleson, is just get it in the vicinity, let him catch it, and then watch him go.
And that's what all the coaches said all week. Even at the start of the year, they're like, even Bennett Lawn, they're like, just go get it in the area of them, and they'll go make the play because they're studs. They're good, and I can't wait to see what they do in their college career.
Yeah, and you talk about Bennett Lawn. Last week had a great catch for a touchdown, and it seems like he's getting a little bit more involved in the offensive side from a receiving standpoint. And I'll tell you what, if you get you and Jama and Lawn and he got the tight end some action tonight, so this is the kind of game you want to probably see out of your guys as you move into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. We got a bunch of new guys the ball today. We got Ruff the football. Wes got robbed of a touchdown that I threw off the back foot, threw it into the turf. We got Nick Sanford, a tight end. He scored. We got Jake Link. He scored a touchdown. Josh, his brother, was catching the ball, making plays. Like, the amount of talent we got is crazy, and we knew that going in. We just need to feed these guys the ball and do what we do best.
Any chance that Wes Jordan's going to have a visit with you about that one in the locker room when you get in there?
I've already talked to him when I feel bad. And but one person that isn't feeling bad is Lamar. I threw him the ball, and he wasn't eligible, and he was
well, Josh said that Lamar, after he made the one-handed catch, he's going to want to wear number 85 next week when you guys got to go to Fargo. Huh?
He was hyped up when he caught that because they're like, apparently he caught it one-handed, and he was trying to bulldozer guys when he caught it. I was just glad to see a smile on our guys' faces out there because that's the biggest thing. If the boys are having fun out there,
yep,
it's awesome.
Well, and you put this one in the rearview mirror. Next week now you go in and get ready. You're not sure who you play yet, but right now, it's fair to say it doesn't really matter who we play or where we play them. We got to go play, and we got to play legacy football.
It's gonna get tougher and tougher as the weeks go on, but we know what we can do, and we got to hold our standard to that.
All right, well, congratulations, young man. Job well done tonight. Best of luck the rest of the way out.
Thank you.
All right, you got it. We're gonna Johnny will get a picture with you with our sign as Brody Weigel. Congratulations, man. Good job. He is going to be our Sport Clips MVP of the game. We'll take another timeout as our planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more from the Sanford Sports Complex. Back after this timeout.
Is proudly brought to you by social media platforms. ESP Network, it's game day.
Can you remember the last time you were certain?
Welcome back to the Sanford Sports Complex as the Legacy Sabres win this one by a score of 34-12. They are the 3 seed, Mandan the 4 seed. We know who the 1 is. Century wins that one 14-13 over Bismarck, and Bismarck High is the 2 seed. Well, Josh, a couple more things we got to do here tonight as we got to give away our Spas Etc. move of the game. It's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop in to Spas Etc. and you'll find a massive inventory and a next-level sales team that can help you with find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. It's Spas Etc. And that move of the game, well, that's going to be the first touchdown pass back to pass. He looks across the middle. He's got a man caught and into the end zone. Nick Sanford touch on the wide side of the field. Weigel back to pass. He looks across the middle. He's got a man
finding the tight end. You got to be excited when you listen to the quarterback talk about the guys the other guys, right? Like his interview was that, it just exudes that guy is the energy behind this team.
Yeah, you can see that. I mean, when you got a guy like that talking about how fun it is for him to play with those guys, and not only is he talking about Juleson or Lon, he's talking about Link, he's talking about Sanford. I mean, he's talking about all these guys. That guy's got some energy, as you said, and there's nobody better on your squad to have it than that guy.
Right, yeah, pure enjoyment in the success of others. That's something that coaches, you try to pump into your team. It looks like he exudes that, and Legacy's a tough wouldn't want to see those guys going into the playoffs, I can tell you that much.
That's a dangerous unit. And one more thing to do, we got to give out our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home of the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. And that Sport Clips game MVP is Brody Weigo with 4 touchdown passes tonight as he spread the ball all over the field, and he leads his team to a victory, 34-12. As a reminder, that will not do it for the PSP, as tomorrow we're going to have more action for you, as we're going to have the opening round of the Class A the Class A championships. That will be Velvet Drake Animus Garrison playing host to Southern McLean, and then also we'll have Killdeer playing host to Ray Powers Lake. Josh, any last-minute thoughts before we close this one down?
No, good stuff. Regular season's over. It's playoff time.
Playoff football is next. And, again, be sure to go out and like and follow all of our social media platforms at the PSP Network. Stay tuned to the PSP Network. Coming up early next week, we will have the coverage for you next week, as this is a week-to-week basis now moving forward. But hopefully we'll be able to bring you at least 2 local games here next week, as Bismarck and Century will both be at home. The others, well, that's to be determined, but Nick Hallberg and the crew will take care of all that for you. But stay tuned to all of our social media platforms. I want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, BNC National Bank, Valvoline and Oil Change, First National Bank and Trust, also to Ryan Family Dealership, ServPro, Minot State University, Taylor Schmidt Photography, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, BSN Sports, Farstead Oil, also to the Pigskin Preview, the Aggie Foundation, Bones Barbecue Sauce, Moonlight Home Improvement, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, and Spas, etc., and all those other sponsors you see throughout the broadcast. Big thanks goes out to Johnny Samuelson, Johnny Haugen, doing a hell of a job as they do each and every time on the cameras here at the PSP Work, and all the camera guys shooting action for you tonight across the PSP Network airwaves. Repeating our final score here tonight, Legacy 34, Mandan 12. For Josh Cattell, Scott Woodmansey saying so long from the Sanford Sports Complex.
Is proudly brought to you by PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.